There we go.
That's the gayest intro
Never
ever.
gets old.
Okay.
It is the best intro of intros. Chat, we would like to introduce you to our latest member, Chat. He is the new Post Zero mascot. We would appreciate it if you give him a warm welcome to Chat.
His name is Chat. That's what we named him.
Lamau.
Don't feel offended.
Do
That's
not.
just what we named him.
So, Luke, what about that mug warmer? Tell us more.
I changed my mind. So, anyways,
No.
I'm not like a woman today. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It already happened.
What does it look like? I know that like Kyle has like a shark mug warmer that his wife bought him.
It's just like a little hot plate, and it has like a faux wood finish, and then it has a little LCD screen where you control the temperature.
Does it run off USB?
No, it's wall.
Gotta plug it in.
Yeah.
Oh, is your mug an induction warm mug?
No, it's just a regular mug. It's like for any ceramic mug, or you can use candles to be like for a candle warming. To put it.
Yeah, you could put a plate on it too if you wanted to keep your food hot.
I guess. Let me look at the instruction. This is what it looks like, guys.
Ooh.
Wait, Luke, you're gonna get full screen on this one.
Yeah, it's not in focus.
Yeah.
See?
Oh.
I see. You can do a hot pot on that. You know, like Korean hot pot.
I don't know if it can get that hot, but hottest it gets. Let me see the hottest it gets.
Can I get it at IKEA?
Amazon. You guys have Amazon in Dutchland, or
Yes,
guys?
yes, we do.
You guys have a mail system?
Yes. Our mail system is actually pretty good because it's not overrun by Ponjits yet.
But it only works for flowers. That's the thing.
How many gas stations do you have in Netherlands? Like,
oh wow, let me Google that real quick.
How is a man supposed to know how many gas stations he has in his country?
You know, 4,131.
That's a lot.
Is
I
it?
figure. Well, for a country of his size.
That's true.
Huh? Shell is Dutch, actually.
Everybody needs gas.
Yeah. Especially if you're American.
Hey, don't underestimate the Dutch, man. Like I said, Shell is Dutch. So
yeah, on the conversation of the postal service, the U.S. postal service is actually really, really good.
Yeah,
really?
I've heard good
They
things.
just lose money constantly. It's because of pensions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cheap. They don't really charge. Like UPS is much more expensive stuff.
I will say USPS has destroyed a lot of my shit before.
Well, yeah.
Before. I'm not super crazy about them sometimes.
Well, if you have junk, you don't need to, dispose it yourself. You can just give it to the postal service. Send it back.
That's what they do.
So in the Philippines, as of 2022, the number of liquefied fuel retail stations is 11,923.
Wow.
That's not a lot, considering we're the 13th most popular country in the world. We're like, what, 100 million now?
100 million people?
Yeah.
My God.
In the Philippines?
Yeah.
Nuke, you hear that? They're multiplying. Asian chicks everywhere.
We honestly need less of that.
Yeah, I can say that. We need more people that make more money and less people that make less money.
And you guys are on such a tiny island too. It's like, my God.
We need
Guess
more
which
plastic.
Guess which country was the first to legalize same-sex marriage?
The Netherlands.
You are spearheading the movement, so thank you so much for you know.
Yeah, there he goes. He's gone.
I cannot stand this shit.
You're literally the gayest country on earth. Not even Thailand can beat that.
We are.
Wait, hold on. Is that the shark? The shark abomination in the top right corner?
That's what it is.
I just noticed it.
You just noticed that?
We were talking about it the past 15 minutes.
Yes.
Dude, I'm gonna retweet it because Arch retweeted it too. Hold on,
Did you get your coffee?
Yeah, it's still warming up. Hold on.
All right.
I love
Yes,
it. It's like it's sitting on
Chat
his
is now
shoulder.
an honorary member of the Post Zero crew.
Yeah. Hi,
There
Chad.
it is. Hi, Chat.
He doesn't talk because he doesn't understand English.
Yeah, he has some issues with speaking
Yeah.
or comprehension,
Understanding.
understanding in general.
Yeah.
Chad doesn't talk to girls.
For some reason, he's always talking about 80-20 for some fucking reason. Yeah.
80-20. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, we had a show yesterday about stats and nerding out on red pill shit. And someone in the comments was like, you shouldn't crap all over home math like that, blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, red pill's an MCU, bro. Go like, I don't care. I just don't care.
Is that the guy I banned who was like, Andrew Wilson is way kinder to us than you guys are?
I think it's someone. Maybe it was him, but like, we gotta do something about these testosterone levels, man? We gotta put some steroids in the water or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you see what steroids in the water did to Chat. I don't want Chat to end up like them. Like,
Heard of the frog's gay.
Is it a he, a she, or a they? I think it's a he.
Zazer.
A Zazer? Okay.
Speaking of, that girl got hit pretty hard. The Olympics.
Yeah. Did you see? I kind of stole something from you. I saw somebody like being very emotional about it. I'm like, she could have said no, but it's not riling people up as much as we'd hoped, unfortunately. Nuke is turning to Twitter and he's like, "Oh, watch me."
Yeah,
I like that French toast, and there it goes. Yeah, there was like some French toast on Nuke's little background.
One of our own Filipino won gymnastics gold actually in an event called the floor exercise. Now, I'm Filipino, so I don't know what a floor exercise is.
Yet.
The floor exercises, the only floor exercises I know are sweeping and mopping.
Is that what the kids are calling it today? Floor exercises?
Well, that's another way of putting it. But apparently it's this event where, you tumble about on the floor. It's pretty cool. He got gold, so good for him, I guess.
I watched the competitive skeet shooting event yesterday, and of course, an American got the gold, and an American got the silver, and a Chinaman got bronze. But that's
why didn't the American get the bronze?
There were only 2 Americans in the event.
Mixed room. What is the event? Sorry.
Competitive skeet shooting.
Competitive skeet shooting. What?
Yeah.
Skeet?
Yeah, so they shoot the clay pigeons.
Skeet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't you guys win the shooting in the Olympics? A lot of people are paying attention to the Japanese and the Turkish guy.
I have to laugh when everyone discovers shooting every 4 years, and they're like, "What the fuck? Why does everybody have all this like expensive equipment and stuff?" It's like, "Oh no, they've always had that."
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got a whole bunch of guys in the chat. I'm always like, I see Serio, and I'm always like, oh god, is that Sergio?
Oh my god, yeah.
It's like, oh no, it's not him. It's like, oh thank God. I'm sorry.
I joined one of Rolo's Twitter Spaces a few days
back.
And that Spurgio guy was in there, but I don't know. I probably won't join another one. They weren't managed properly. You can't just let everybody onto a space that wants to be on the space. So at one point there's like 20 people. I'm like, for fuck's sake. I don't know.
Yeah. There was one guy who just kept screaming about the Jews and the N-word and
was Garrett on there?
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Are you sure?
But Red Hawk, don't get jealous. But I just got invited. I just got put in a Twitter group called Nazis. So Mama, we made it.
A brown guy got in there before you, Hawk.
Yeah,
First
get
time?
jealous, bro.
First time?
Oh, first time. Kevin.
Nuke is actually Argentinian. He's not Dominican.
Oh,
Yeah.
this explains a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys,
Now I get it.
he's
a
going
lot of
down there
people-
to find him. Yeah.
a lot of people underestimate how racist Latinos actually like. It
Dude,
is.
all
dude.
the other colored skin people are more racist than any white man it could ever be. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
like,
have you
it's
have you
crazy
heard?
that one-
I know. It's so sad.
Have you heard Misha Moroccans? It's insane.
Yeah, and the
know.
thing is, like, other countries have they're racist, but they're like very specifically racist. Like,
Yes.
it'll be like one town over. Like, if one town over is darker than you, your parents will be like, "Don't marry a girl from that town. We want
Oh yeah.
your grandchildren to have nice hair." Like, literally straight face, they'll say that. And you're just like, "Okay, mom."
Yeah. My grandparents were like that. So my grandparents on my father's side, my grandmother came from a place called, well, she's from the northern part of where I am. And my grandfather is from the southern part of where I am. In the northern part, that's considered the higher echelon of society. So these people are well mannered. They know how to dance. They know how to go to mass and all that shit. Where on the southern part, it's all farmers and people who use like bolos and shit and like machetes and people who who use their hands for a living. And so the parents of my grandparents on my grandmother's side, they never accepted my grandfather because he came from that part of the South, and they just never got along until they died. It's pretty funny, but they are pretty racist. Super.
Yeah, it's actually comical, but it's just like when I see other countries' racism, it's so specific, and you can tell there's just an exhaustion that they have. Like they're about that life. They really are about that.
We could all learn a lesson. From
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
We could teach you about racism if you want to, like proper racism.
Proper racism 101.
I'll never run out of invectives of the mainland Chinese. I swear to fuck. You will not hear the end of it from me.
Yep,
Please go on. I'd love to know.
No, not in this chat because they can get pretty. It can get pretty.
I mean,
we will
Chet
be
can
demonetized.
handle himself.
We will be demonetized.
Oh, again. Well, I mean, Nuke is the only one of us who's got his stream taken down ever. Even I didn't manage to pull that one off.
Did he show us?
How
What
the
did
hell
he
did
do?
you manage to do that, Nuke?
They said the thumbnail was overly sexual.
What was the thumbnail?
Oh,
I could share it. I'm trying to. Okay, I'll find it here. Give me a second, guys, because I
Send it on the
still don't
private
know. I
chat.
have no idea. They said it was a thumbnail.
Yeah, throw it in the Twitter chat.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
It's like you could literally just upload a different thumbnail, or they could just censor it, or
They could just
like
tell
make
me,
it
hey,
make it a generic egg. You guys know, like when you get into StreamYard and you just have like the egg account,
Yeah.
logo on
Mhm.
there. Just make that the thumbnail or some shit.
Yeah, I was pretty
Like-
pissed. Kind of.
Like I said, I keep thinking you just got targeted by somebody, man. I really think that's it. Because
There's no way to really know.
I mean,
expect
like
anything.
back in the day, what Rob and I used to do, we just have like some bikini model in the middle of the screen while we were talking, and I'd switch them up. And I never got hit with anything.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
okay. So the Dominican Republic is in this island, right, with another nation, right?
Yeah, with
Haiti.
80. Yeah. So
So we're off
some
the
Haitian-
walls. We really
some
want to build a
Haitian
wall
guy-
now. I'm not kidding you.
some Haitian guy is going after Nuke. That's why he got demonetized.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta get.
Yeah. I don't know
gotta
what it was, and it's like I can't. How am I supposed to know what to do in the future? I don't know exactly. Like it's sexual. It was just an anime couple hugging each other. Like what the
I
fuck?
know,
Like, what am I
We
supposed to
can't
do?
have that, dude.
It was because they were straight. I think it's that because they were straight. Oh, dear.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
But,
just
okay, sure.
welcome to YouTube, man. It's all automated. You're never gonna get in contact with a real person.
Oh,
Draw
no,
a penis on both of them, and you'll be fine.
I appealed it, but the gayest part of all this is that you have to take a Twitter course.
A gender.
Oh yeah, no, but that one doesn't take long. I needed to do that as well because I had one strike on my channel, and that one was pretty legit because back in the day when I just started out YouTube, people wanted me to do a red pill movie review and they wanted to do American Beauty, and I just and it was for Patreon, and I was just playing the film and I paused it in between, and then I got a copyright strike, but it was a warning. And to get it off, I had to do that YouTube survey, and it only takes about 10 minutes, and then your warning is gone.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. It just seems like with this content, you're always playing on that line, and someone will get like. I've got called pedo like 100 times in the last 2 days by people with colorful flags. Yeah, people with colorful flags. People that I wouldn't trust with my own dog. You know.
Especially not with your dog. Especially not with your dog.
And I quote tweeted. I was just like, "Hey guys, the reason we say the chart starts at 15 is because that's when teenage boys start noticing teenage girls. Why the fact that you guys started with the it's a pedo thing is like says more about you. Number two, no one believes you pedo hunters online. We are just as concerned about you as pedos. Okay, so I would not trust you."
Yeah, but you're trying to reason with the unreasonable. They have a rainbow flag in their.
And then I realized I saw the rainbow flags and the blue, pink flags, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Which is funny because when you
projecting hard.
Yeah, exactly. When you look at the numbers, it's something like 85% of gays are really children. Jesus, so it's like a never-ending cycle.
Yeah.
Oh. Real quick, Alex Patillo for the $10. Speaking of some racism in some areas of Mexico, people have self-hate or skin color preference. Really?
Yes.
So if you're born with, really? So if you're born with European features or clear eyes, you'll be a star for life. I'm heading to Mexico. If you're brown, it's whatever. Oh, I'm heading to Mexico.
Yeah, it's like there's like 17 or 18 different like recognized ethnic groups in Mexico. And the ones that are more Spaniards are like higher caste, and the ones that are more like mestizo or like Aztec and such are lower on the totem pole.
So is that why you want to start the Great American Mexican War again?
Well, I just think the entire Western Hemisphere belongs to America, and
That's one way of putting it. And Alex Patillo for the 5. Which one should we give him today? Oh, I don't have the sand people here.
Do not, I repeat, do not listen to women.
There you go. Just look at Mexican. Yeah, she got a kid. She got a son. Oh dear. Just look at Mexican TV shows and politics, and you'll see the type of people that represent the country. Huh.
My own parents. Your own parent. My own parents say marry a light skinned girl with good hair.
Yeah, same here. Like Filipino girls. Yeah. Yep. Get there's a very popular product called glutathione. That's for whitening your skin. And they sell it to all the girls here. And everybody wants to be a K-pop star because they're white. And everybody wants to be, everybody wants to look like a Spanish girl because that's white.
I mean, it's ironic that you hear so many African-American stars complain about whitey. Meanwhile, their most successful artists all pretend to be white.
Mm-hmm.
Like Beyonce got her skin like brightened and blonde hair. Nicki Minaj is way lighter than she used to be and blonde hair.
Stop appropriating my culture.
Exactly. Would be nice if they stop. Hey, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. I'm cycled through mugs.
You're what?
I cycled through mugs, so now I'm using my Nightmare Before Christmas one.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
But Latinos we're pretty racist, and it's normalized. Like it's not like you have to hush about it,
Isn't that fairly normal about all humanity?
Yeah. No, except the Western world.
Yeah, Dave,
not you guys. I swear to God, you guys better not use the 5213 in public.
Yeah, it's like Dave, Hawk, you, and I. We cannot say a word.
Well, yeah. That's
Well, it doesn't stop me, but you know.
Yeah, it's a shame Arch isn't here. Our Jewish representation.
Damn it.
Well, that's
A lot of,
currently who's in charge of Mexico right now. After it was something like 32 other political candidates got assassinated in the last electoral season, and
What?
now they're
that's
now
true.
their now their president is a small hat woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know that part of the world. They have drugs over there and gangs, right? And that's why that's why they never have a stable like president or whoever. So
Well, they got that taken care of now. Like the chosen woman will save them all, kind of thing.
yeah, it's totally not controlled. Totally not controlled.
Oh no, totally not, totally not. That's why I keep thinking that Kamala will win in November. I'm like, yeah, she's gonna win. She's
Not possible.
yeah,
Well, it's possible, but it's not going to happen.
yeah, it's not likely, but like they did it once, they can do it again.
You don't rob the same bank twice.
If this space teaches me anything, never underestimate men and their ability to simp for pussy. So
She's
on
less
that-
popular than Hillary Clinton. There's no way.
Wow.
I do like the white dudes for Kamala type of thing.
Yeah, LOL. It's funny.
Maybe
It's
she should start an OnlyFans. Do you think that will work?
Lamau.
Didn't you guys have politicians who had an OnlyFans?
There was some
Small
one-
time, maybe.
Yeah, like small ones. Yeah, there was like one chick in like Virginia that tried to run for some office, and she had one, but I think she ended up losing.
When is that boober chick going to start an OnlyFans?
LOL.
She's hot. I like her.
Mhm. Yeah, I think Come On Man Paul met her a couple times.
They just do
Really?
shitty beer calendars, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all you get on the right side.
Mm.
Oh man. Yeah.
So, are you forming a white guys for Trump, Red Hawk? Is that gonna be your new group?
Lamau.
That's not funny and based as
I wish-
white dudes for Kamala.
I wish that the Republican Party actually, courted the white voter base a little bit more, but
I mean,
it's,
sometimes I wish your Republican Party was the Republican Party people keep saying it is, where it's like, oh, that was.
it's one of my
What
things. They tell everyone that was like, be the Republican Party the left fears you to be. It's like, please.
What is it exactly that the left fears the Republican Party to be? Honestly,
The same thing that they accuse every right wing movement of being, mustache man, fascism incarnate. I don't know.
I don't know
When
when
will
that
you guys
Handmaid's
get-
Tale thing.
Oh yeah, when will
Something.
you guys get Sydney Sweeney as a representative? The blonde Caesar.
She's not
reigning-
American.
What?
I did not.
Yeah, she's
know
an
that.
Aussie. She's an Aussie, isn't she?
Oh
No,
Margot Robbie's Australian.
Oh, mix it
Sydney,
together.
Margot
she's
Robbie.
American.
Sydney is purebred American, man.
Honestly, I'm tired of celebrities with opinions. I don't want to hear anymore. If I could never listen to a celebrity,
No. She doesn't have to speak. She doesn't have. She just needs to stand there. That will get in the vote. Believe me.
When I'm president, she could pour my coffee. How about that?
Speaking of president, X runner for the $5. I need to find the. You know what?
And
You get
there
this.
goes the monetization.
There we go. That is a perfect resemblance of this show today. Thank you, X-Runner, for the 5. Mexico's new president wants to tackle the macho culture. Gay.
I will give Mexico credit for that. Their men
Cheese
definitely don't
move.
seem to be. Yeah. They
They have
definitely.
they have one of the highest testosterone rates in the world.
Do they really?
Yeah. Also, they're the fattest country right now in the world.
I knew that.
Beat the United States. They just beat the U.S. Yeah.
Are you
Not by much.
saying
Interesting
What
combination.
do they have that makes them so fat?
It's their
Just
food.
testosterone?
Well, I think it's
Testosterone, apparently.
a lot of their diet is very carb based, like very
Rice
Mm.
beans.
high
Oh,
fat,
like
high
Indians.
carb. And then the sodas. Their sodas are very sugary.
Mm.
And
Which
it's like
country is
work
that?
culture.
Mexico.
Any country that has a lot of work culture.
Oh, she would.
Wood?
Really?
Yeah, it's the wood. I mean, if you say wood, that's not saying much, in all honesty.
Still, she's slim. She's not overweight.
Okay. I'm listening.
I'm sad that Zero HP Lovecraft's account is gone now because he was the guy that was constantly saying she could lose weight. So
why is he gone? Why is he gone?
Yeah, I'd hit. She's hot. She's hot.
I think he deactivated. He was
Really?
just like, I'm out. Yeah.
Why?
All right, let me look at this politician that. Oh yeah.
Are we talking about the Claudia chick?
No, the other one.
Araceli.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it.
Arumula. Damn,
Sorry,
bro.
what's her
Yeah,
name?
she's definitely, she can get it, bro. She's hot.
What's her name? What's her name? Sorry, I was looking at the quality one.
It's on the chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat. You guys decide.
Yeah. Alex Patillo for the 5.
And there goes the monetization.
Oh fuck.
Connie
Mercy.
Schaumbaum is of the chosen descent, is president that represents 0.05 of Mexican population. By the way, check out Arcelia Arambula. Still. Arambula.
Yeah, she's a very attractive woman.
Okay, let me check. Yes! Holy shit!
49 years old.
She is not 49.
Yeah.
Grande.
Makeup does a lot.
When I'm done with her, she'll be 50. Jesus Christ.
Calm down.
Calm down, Panda. Calm down.
Dante likes him a little older anyway, so
That
that's
is
his fave.
And a little older likes Dante.
It was interesting because Friday night I was at salsa night and I met a cool dude. He was like 6'4" Norwegian, and he came in the club with a cowboy hat. And I don't even know how he came in because cowboy hats are like, you're not allowed to wear hats, but he just walked in. They're just like, okay. And I look over like an hour later, and there's like three chubby Latinas like talking to him all at once. And I'm just like, there it is.
Go get him, man. Yeah. Foiled again.
And then his Asian friend, she's friends with me too, and she comes up to me. She's like, "Should we save him?" I'm like, Nah. Let him enjoy it.
How did you
name
it,
boys?
You had a name for those chicks. Tortas?
Tortas, yeah.
Tortas.
That's He knows
torta.
Yeah, I need to look that up. I'm like, what does he mean? And I looked it up real quick. Like,
yeah, let's look it up on Urban Dictionary.
Tortas.
Yeah, like thick Mexican chicks.
No, not thick. Not thick. Worse than that.
Yeah.
Worse? Like an ugly thick chick. Like an auntie type.
Mexican.
It is a woman who is obese.
Oh, okay.
It just that's just like I just hear the word and it just sounds like that's what it means. Yeah.
It's like a roasty type of thing. Like you just know it's nothing good.
Yeah.
It's actually our word for omelet over here. I don't know if it's the same over there in New York. But that's it means omelet over here.
It means a piece of not a piece of cake, like a whole cake. That's what they call it over here. Torta.
Yeah,
it's a high carb woman.
A high carb. There you go. A very high carbohydrate woman.
It could be high carbohydrate women here.
Yeah, a high calorie human.
God.
A pantry raider.
Oh wow.
I haven't been the same since they dropped that on the internet. A high calorie human.
Oh, come on.
Wait, were they saying that seriously in that context?
Yeah,
God damn.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding.
It's like the New York Post articles where they constantly come up with new names for basketball Americans. You know?
Joggers. And,
roaming gangs of youth. You know,
roaming gangs.
Future scholars.
Yeah, there's just some base guy that works for these companies, and he's just doing this on purpose. Like he's fucking.
I think that's absolutends the case at the New York Post.
But did you see in England like a native boy ends life of 3 children, and it turned out like no.
Oh yeah, very very native.
He was born there. And he wanted to start in the musical to make friends, but then he ended 3 people's lives. It's like
the guy had third world IQ physiognomy. You know?
Oh,
yeah. It's like if an illegal alien commits a crime, they'll be like border challenged Americans.
Border challenged Americans.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Hawk, if I can find it, I've got something for you, and you're gonna love this. And I will show it. I will show it on screen. Oh yeah, I will show it on screen. I don't care anymore. We're going full blown with this one. This is the chill stream where we can do anything we want, except show private parts or go too far in the acism. Let's see. You guys keep talking. I'll find it.
All right.
It's anticipating.
No, I know. I have to scroll up a bit.
Anybody got any good racist jokes?
God damn it! Hey, it's Arch.
My dad knows a lot of good
Gentlemen,
Arch.
Hello.
Speaking of racism,
don't let me interrupt.
No, how have you been?
How was your trip, Arch?
Oh, it was actually really awesome. So, asking for a friend. What's it mean if your poop smells like onions, but you haven't eaten onions?
You shoved onions up the wrong hole.
Ah, damn! I knew it.
Why did I think of that? So
Did you just come back from a convention that shall not be named?
Like your wife and you are experimenting, I assume?
No.
Jesus.
I just got back from baby swim lessons, so just crawl out of a pool and realized, took a dump and I'm like, it smells like onions. I don't know what's going on with that. My friend did that actually. My friend.
Maybe tacos. Tacos
friend.
are
Or a
onions,
friend,
right?
yeah.
That was deserved.
Yes, that was very deserved.
But yeah, like during our trip, we had the wise idea. We're gonna have our floors and walls redone. We're getting our house ready to sell, so we can move like one neighborhood over and get a slightly bigger house. The usual capitalist game. And so when we come back, obviously both of our flights get delayed because planes don't fly on time anymore. So we're getting home about 2 a.m. and we're going to give the baby a quick bath, been crawling airport floors, and then get him to bed. But when they do things like remodel your floors and your paint your walls while you're gone, they kind of just take all of your shit and put it in the bathtubs or on the bed, so it's out of their way. And then when you come home, the bathtub is full of random belongings. So we double team now. I'm shoveling crap out of the bathtub as quick as I can, and the wife's getting his bed ready, and somehow we pulled it off. But yeah, it was it's fine. Now my office is echoey because we have like hard floors now instead of carpet.
All right.
Gotcha.
Ah.
Did they actually complete everything without any mistakes or errors or anything like that?
It is good they got the things done. There are, of course, some touch-ups and attention needed places, but yeah, apparently you can't sell a house nowadays if you don't have like LVP flooring, like carpet and tile are out, and so they drilled up all the tile and put LVP in our house. It's literally made out of vinyl, but it has the faux appearance of wood. It probably costs like 2 cents in the factory to make, but they charge you like a 5-digit number of dollars because it's currently popular. And so like just install this stuff in the floor, very fast, very easy. They charge the bajillion dollars, but now our realtor says, don't worry, you'll get that money back and more when you sell the house. So I'm looking forward to getting that money.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Yeah,
amazed
tile is definitely out, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're building a new house. We're just having them install LVP from the start. Now, apparently, painted cabinets are in. Like it used to be, like those faux wood cabinets. They skin them, with like dark wood. Now, but light wood's coming into fashion now, and I'm like, it's like the 1980s now. Light wood, gold poles, and
Yikes. What's happening over there? Jeez. Why is it
but
that
yeah,
whenever Archwinger tells a story, it's like he had a very eventful day. Every day, every time he tells a story, it's a very eventful. Like there's always like something happening, and I don't know.
my life is so simple and so boring, though. Like I grilled chicken, and a trip to Costa Rica. It's probably the most exotic thing I've done in like 10 years. Usually, I come home, I grill chicken, I go to the gym. I can make it sound interesting,
You do have the whitest teeth, though. Jesus Christ.
Well, these teeth aren't real.
Oh,
It's a 4-unit bridge. So I used to have big ass buck teeth as a kid, and so like really big. I've also picked my nose and stuff. Like everyone made fun of me. Anyway, I had my big ass buck teeth. I was going to visit my grandparents in Florida, where I was swimming in a pool in the neighborhood, and I came up and clipped one of my teeth on the side of the swimming pool wall. Took a big chip out of it, and so I had to have a root canal. And so they gave me a root canal, and that was fine. My tooth was good. And I had braces after that, and got my teeth straightened and fixed. I had a crown put over, made the chip in my tooth go away. And I was in 21 years old in law school, I think, and I got a root fracture. So I had like a little pustule in my gum, like start forming. I had to keep draining it. And when your root fractures, there's nothing they can do to save a tooth usually. And so they had to pull the tooth, and they were going to put in an implant. But the thing is, when it went in to put an implant, there wasn't enough bone in there, and so they had to try to do a bone graft, and the bone graft didn't take, and so they had to do a 4-unit bridge across my 4 teeth. But then all of the gum grafting, all the gums they dug up, they had to do some gum grafts with that too. And so, long story short, now these 4 teeth are fake. It's like one giant tooth, and I don't really eat with my incisors. I guess the follow up to that is all that gum grafting, my medical insurance didn't want to cover it because it was dental. And my dental insurance didn't want to cover it because it was tissue, it's medical. And both were Aetna, just was, at the time, it was Aetna Dental, Aetna Medical, and neither one wanted to pay it. And, so they made me go get a narrative letter from my oral surgeon why that had to be done. And so he wrote a letter that they claimed they didn't get it. And then, I followed up and he was following up. I eventually had to pay my oral surgeon, out of pocket, and then just chased him for money myself. And after 3 months of chasing him, they finally sent me a letter saying they rejected my claim because it had been too long since the procedure for them to go.
Wow. That sounds like an insurance company already.
I reminded them that, I'm actually, just finishing my master's in health law right now, and I don't have a job, so I got nothing better to do than fuck with these guys, and they eventually paid it.
Oh, good.
Nice.
I just pulled I'm a lawyer card. By the way, I'm an unemployed lawyer with a master's in health law, and this is exactly your shit. It's exactly the shit why I got my master's in health law.
Nice.
I was going to fix everything wrong with medical malpractice and insurance, make the world a better place. Then we passed tort reform in Texas the year I graduated with my master's. 11-year compliance attorneys couldn't find work. Everyone was out of a job then. So at that point, I ended up going into patent law because, figured I'd make better money anyway. And
that's great with the startups here and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now all we need is Chesty.
Dude.
Then we can get a good legal advice thing going here.
We cannot give you legal advice.
We
Nah.
can start,
I don't know what it takes me.
Chesty wouldn't, by the way. He'd charge us. Where it's fuck you, Dutchie.
I can give free advice to friends as a friend, but I can't say anything about it being legal because I'm not licensed to practice in the Netherlands, for example. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
That is true. We don't even know what we're doing.
Hey, Arch, apparently Netherlands was the first country to legalize same-sex marriage.
That's good. We actually had the Supreme Court ruling. Jack's off to get married. No, it was I was in law school actually when we passed the Supreme Court case in it was I think Texas Supreme Court. It was No, it was I don't know, it was the U.S. Supreme Court. The one that made gay marriage okay, said it was a right for that or something that happened while I was in law school, and I was taking a class, homosexuality in the law, because it was worth health law credits or something for my master's, and so the professor, he was really stoked about that. We studied that case in depth, when that was a U.S. Supreme Court, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the United States
Oberfeld,
Supreme
that's right,
Court.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As I remember voting against it in Florida, and then it just got overturned in the Supreme Court.
Wait, I often say that there's going to be a landmark case where children are going to sue their parents for posting their whole life on the internet for clout. Do you think that's ever going to happen?
I mean, I don't know. Do you see child actors today suing their parents for making me be a child actor? I mean, parents have a lot of leeway to do what they think is in the best interest of their children, and so parents put their kids through child actor bullshit, and they're not getting sued. There might not be until your kid's 18, I guess you kind of own them.
I think there was a case though of a YouTube family got sued or something, they had to pay their kids. Let's see, YouTube family.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this because
not that long ago.
It was something about
it was actually I think it might have been a law they passed, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can't steal your kids' money. I think it's in trust.
Yeah, I think that's
stuff.
what it was. Yeah.
But as for you were wrong to make me, you were wrong to exploit me, to put my image on the internet. That's damaged me. I mean that we don't really have any groundbreaking laws on that. I mean, we may see some seminal cases. That would be interesting. I mean, but then that opens up all kinds of doors. So now you're over 18. Forget the internet stuff. If my parents did something that they thought was in my best interest, but it wasn't, and it damaged me somehow, as an adult, can I go back and sue my parents? Are we going to see that for anything? Just the internet stuff? I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I bring up the circumcision argument, or am I going to get heat for that?
I mean, there are certain people, who have a religious obligation to do these things because of some reason.
That's right.
One of the things
I knew that was going to happen.
It's so weird that America is one of the only countries that does it pretty much universally.
Oh, we do it too.
Really?
Filipinos do it too. Yeah. Yeah.
No, we do it too here.
We do it.
Yeah, no, I know the Muslims do. You're savages.
we
And there we go.
I think even in places that are not where I'm from, they do it without the anesthesia, so it's pretty bad.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that's third world shit for you. Yeah.
So I mean, having attended a few brisses in my day, like it is not pretty. Like I mean, it's not just a little snip. There's a whole thing where they have to like kind of retract the foreskin using like a little thing of metal to get underneath, and they peel it back.
yeah.
I mean, like there's only one like attached part you actually cut, but like the whole retraction process, the baby screams the whole fucking. It's terrible. Like,
It is. It is.
like I know it's a religious tradition, and I know we do it medically under much better circumstances, but I mean, like, it's kind of barbaric that someone did that. I mean,
it's pretty barbaric, yeah.
my theory is, like, I mean, come on, when somebody hears the voice of God in their head, like, do this crazy shit, like drown your kids, we think they're crazy. But a long, long time ago in a galaxy far away, there's this dude named Abraham. He hears a voice that says, "I'm God. Pack up your shit and leave your town and go follow me." Okay. It's like, "I'm God. Cut the tip of your penis off." Okay. "I'm God. Sacrifice your firstborn son." Okay. I mean, like, maybe that guy was schizophrenic.
Oh, wow. You said it, not us.
So the thing is, with us, we don't do it 8 days after the birth. We actually do it like when the kid's in puberty already. So the kid's like, yeah,
come on.
It's the worst.
He's old enough to remember it. His penis is bigger. There's more shit to cut.
Exactly. It's pretty brutal.
But like, does he get anesthesia?
Well, if you're from my part of the country, yes, because you're in the city and you have all these facilities. But if you're in the provinces, probably not.
So, funny Jewish story about that, actually. I think there was a story. There was a king or something, and like the Israelites were camping out next to his city, like the capital or something. And the prince came out in the middle of the night, and he snuck one of the tents and defiled their sister or something. Mm-hmm. And so, under Jewish law, if you have premarital sex but you get married later, it makes it okay. So, this is like the tribes of Judah. This is back when the Jews were badasses. So they march into a city, and they go to the king, and they say, "Hey, your son, the prince, he snuck out and he raped our sister. We're going to burn your whole city to the ground." It's like, "Well, don't burn my kingdom to the ground. What's up with that?" "Well, if he marries her, then it's okay." It's like, "Well, all right, I will order my son to marry her." Well, it's not that simple, you see. We're Jews, so he's going to have to convert to Judaism. It's like, "Oh, no problem. Our kingdom will convert to Judaism. We're not very religious here. We want to avoid war and destruction of kingdom." Well, about being Jewish, there's this thing: all the men in your kingdom have to be circumcised. And he's like, "All right, I'll order it done." And when you get circumcised as an adult, it's a much bigger deal. You're laid up and more incapacitated. You're not like an 8-day-old baby. So all the men in the city get circumcised, and they come in while the men are incapacitated, and they raise the city. And they say, "That's what you get for fucking with our sister."
Whoa.
The Jews were a crafty people.
Well, that's where that
they
came from.
control the world. I mean,
damn, that's pretty savage, actually. Why wasn't that in the 48 Laws of Power?
I mean, they used to be badass. Then they turned up like a bunch of bookish people. I mean, Esau was the badass, and then Jacob, literally stole his birthright. Yep. Like, he defrauded his father. His dead. We're supposed to honor your father and mother. His dad's on his deathbed and can't see very well. He defrauds him to steal Esau's birthright because allegedly God told him to. And like, this is the founder of Israel. Like, then Jacob had a dream. He's watching, like angels climbing up and down or something. And like, he has this dream where he wrestles an angel and wins. So he changes his name from Jacob to Israel, which is like he who wrestled with God or something like that. And so the land of Israel is now called Israel instead of the land of Jacob. And like, this dude who stole his brother's birthright, Israel is literally named after him.
Really?
Yep.
Old
That's
Testament.
the story.
Huh.
That's the story. Yep.
Wow. Huh.
So I don't know. Jews were crafty people. I'm off center. My office is all arranged. Like, that's really, like, that's not a background. It's really my white ass wall behind me. The realtor said you have to repaint every wall in your house white. Like, anything else won't sell. And so
make it as boring as possible.
Yeah, but like, did you get a new camera as well? Or
no, it's just off center. Like, I rearranged. When I came back, my computer was in a pile, like all the cords and the monitors and everything. I had to reset my office up, and it turns out like So when your internet goes out, which is often, we're AT&T, like we call them to go fix things, replace the modems. They just kind of keep throwing shit at to replace the modems. They throw more wires in, attach more crap. There's like a bundle of wires as big as my head, like all jumbled up back there. And once I like unspooled them all, it turned out that I only needed one of them, and none of the rest are doing anything. So I just plugged in my modem with that one wire and put the rest of the wires in the trash. And now my office is much cleaner.
I mean,
just add Cat 5 cables until it works.
Jack, we talked about this, right? Where decluttering is easier, or getting rid of shit is easier when you're moving.
Oh man, there was this girl who I'm talking to, and she showed me a video of her like dorm room or her apartment, whatever, and she lives by herself, right? Everything was full of crap. All the cabinets, she had like 30 plates, 50 cups. I don't know how much cutlery. I'm like, you live alone.
That's every girl, bro. That's every girl.
It's like red flag, red flag.
I mean, no, dude, that's every girl.
Abort.
Right? Yeah. Like, do you like chicks? There it is.
It's like I like do dishes and laundry every day, like, you know. Whereas like I meet my wife, and you know, like she does laundry like once a month or something, and so like the whole weekend is like laundry, and it just doesn't compute to me. Like, so you spend a whole freaking weekend like folding clothes, and she has girl clothes. She's like, I gotta hang bras on like racks all over her room and stuff. It makes like a clothing jungle.
Oh.
Like, you know, it doesn't make sense to me. I just do a load of laundry every day, put my load of laundry away, and then, you know, like I don't have like laundry piling up. And same with dishes. I run dishwasher pretty much every day and then put my dishes away. So like you don't need 50 plates like you're, you know, be our guest Beauty and the Beast or something. You just, you know, you need like a set of 8 or something for your family. So you can like eat 2 meals, run your dishwasher and do it again. And it's also why, like, you know, my section of the closet's like this big, is like I have the side with like the 3 things I wear, and then like, you know, wife has a whole closet, because then, you know, not only she have more variety, but you can wear clothes for like 6 years and never have to do laundry.
Just put it off.
Oh, real quick, Nonstop Dre member for 36 months. Jesus Christ, man! Thanks. Damn, he gets. You know what? You get the new one.
I use a combination of lies, manipulation, cheating, stealing, gaslighting, bullying, insulting, and flexing.
You get free dating advice, Dre. Only 3 short years. Are you guys trying to get Jack canceled by speaking the chosen ones?
It doesn't matter, man. I mean, we're mobilizing against Iran. We're starting a world war. The space leaders are going to get put into action soon. This shit's going down.
Oh boy. Hey, bring that Constantinople while you're at it.
Nah. Bunch of Arabs there.
What's going on with Iran? I haven't been following news lately.
Israel killed the leader of Hamas or something, like one of their like ideological leaders, and he's being touted by the media as a martyr and a moderate who, you know, just wanted peace. I mean, the guy,
moderate, that's funny.
Maybe for Islam he's a moderate. I don't know. For a terrorist, he's a pretty cool guy, I guess, was the general gist of it. But like, people are delivering him eulogies and stuff, and Iran is very pissed off about him and the Hezbollah people Israel's been killing, and so they said they're going to do all kinds of forceful stuff to Israel, and Israel's like, bring it. And meanwhile, you know, the U.S. is sending aircraft carriers nearby, and everyone's getting ready.
I saw that like gay bar index was down or something. I didn't know that was a thing.
Explain.
I mean, war in the Middle East.
Basically, there's like a Domino's pizza that shows the how busy it is, and there's also a gay bar like near the Pentagon that shows how busy that is.
Oh, yeah.
And when the Domino's pizza goes up and the gay bar goes down, that means things are happening, because apparently, I guess people in the Pentagon can't go out and party, and they have to order pizza.
Are you
going to work all night?
Yeah, I've seen this before.
Back when my dad invested in stocks, actually, his stock advisor told him, you know, just buy some stock in Rick's Cabaret. It was like a cabaret in Houston. I don't know if they have any other states or something. And he's like, why? It's like, well, when times are good, people are going to go to the cabaret. When times are not good, people are going to, you know, want to go there. Like, so that's a pretty stable stock, such a good investment. And, you know, so my dad bought some cabaret stock.
So that's how you guys just do it. You look at the wars and then you buy the stock. It's like insider trading.
Well, trading is human psychology. Like you could trade like crypto just in the fear and greed index. Like human psychology affects whether things go up and down.
That is true. When crypto goes to fear, it's like, oh, time to buy. Greed, time to sell. Although crypto's been down this weekend, it's like, ooh.
Well, yeah, the media started saying that Kamala is doing well or something, and people are panicking because Trump's good for crypto. He wants to buy Bitcoin, and Kamala says for criminals or something, and so, you know, like, the Democrats
didn't Kamala speak at the crypto thing as well?
Maybe.
She was invited but declined something.
Of course not. She can't even speak. So
she does everything wrong. Nobody likes. I don't get this. Like, everyone hated her, even the Democrats, and suddenly she's being like, it's like we're being 1984, and everyone just says she's doing great and we love her. Like, suddenly it becomes the truth. I hate living in 1984.
It's amazing how easily programmable people are. It's like, oh, I'm going to watch the news for 1 week and somehow think that this woman is going to win an election. You guys are out of your minds.
No,
I mean,
truly
you
think
say it enough times, it becomes true. Like once people say it, it's like I mean, they've rewritten history already.
They said the exact same thing about Hillary Clinton all year, and she's way less popular than
Yeah,
Hillary
but they
Clinton
said the
is.
same thing about Biden, and he actually won. Like Biden.
Well, they cheated, but
Biden also ran on the "I'm not
In
Trump," and I mean
Minecraft.
it only works once.
yeah, it's like you don't rob the
one
same
will
bank
get me
twice.
demonetized. That one will get me demonetized, in all honesty.
And it was, remember the whole Summer of Love thing?
Yeah.
You guys remember that? That also had a lot to do.
What is that? Sorry. No
Summer
idea.
of Love during the pandemic. It's the Summer of Love.
That was during that was when the melanated groups did their 4 years of rieting that they do.
Okay.
Basketball
Oh,
people.
With that shit going on in Austin too, and like the mayor of Austin came out, and he's like, he said it's important that these people are out here, and he's pleased most of them are wearing masks. I'm like, fuck you.
That was a very interesting time. I think that's when the little trust we had for each other as a society completely went away. We just went into our own groups and we just stopped caring.
The mostly peaceful time. I get it.
Well, it was Britain, I think. Someone, I think it was European. It might have been somewhere in the northern U.S. Like I was reading an article about having casual sex during the pandemic because they couldn't tell you to not have hookups during the pandemic because following the rules is liberal, but also avoiding casual sex is too conservative. So they wanted people to have hookups.
It's homophobic.
And so
that's
the rules,
exactly right.
So get this, so they had these guidelines like no dates, just show up at someone's house, no kissing, everyone wears masks the whole time, and do it from behind. Like they had guidelines on how to
just put your head in front of a hole and just wait.
Like wait, so you want to you literally want to reduce this to like holes, and then like no dates, no kissing, even wear masks over your face, just do it from behind and leave. Don't linger in each other's homes, just leave. I'm like, what? Okay.
Guys,
I remember
the game has changed, boys. The game has changed.
I still remember I had a couple of friends who were like, oh, I met this new girl on Tinder and we've been talking for a while because of the lockdowns. Meanwhile, Watson and I, it's like she asked you around, didn't she? She's like, yep, I was invited in the home within a couple of texts. It's like, and it's like the whole COVID thing, if she used it as an excuse, it was just next. It was just next.
And just completely shoved under the rug, not to be talked about again. Nope, just gonna memory hole it.
Like, you remember that time when they told us like they had these vaccines that were like 94% effective at ending the pandemic and making us all immune, and they were like, "Whoops, we were wrong. It's actually about 50% effective at slightly reducing the symptoms." And oh yeah, you need a new one every 3 months. And oh yeah, each one has like a 0.1% chance of giving you myocarditis. Good luck.
Yeah. Oh, this company's vaccines aren't so good. Don't take this company's vaccines.
But then, like, the story is, no one ever said it would give you immunity. We've always been saying it just reduced symptoms, and like everyone believes that. But I remember differently, and I feel like I'm in 1984. Like if I say too loud, I remember differently. I'm gonna like go to room 1 or something.
Yeah, you can never hate journos enough, ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad. Like I lost hope in humanity during the pandemic. I'm like, are we really this stupid? Like, are we really falling for this? Like,
I used to be normal. Like I wasn't a radical until COVID, and I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And it's affecting my children. My kids are out of school, like, having the worst time ever. And like, there's no need for any of this. Like the whole like 6 feet distance thing was because like some psychiatrist, some doctor or something told them I guess the head of one of the European countries, like,
just pulled it out of his ass.
The usual distance is like 1 meter for airborne viruses, and he's like, "Well, COVID's serious. Let's make it 2 just to be safe." And that's where the 6 foot rule came from. It's like a number they made up.
Yep.
The amount of families and friends that stopped being friendly to each other during the pandemic was pretty insane. Like people were like, "My brother and I are never talking again," or like, "We haven't talked for months," just because of it was like that's also people don't realize that affected a lot of people too. Like. If you were like, hey, I'm not gonna get me and my kids vaccinated, and they're gonna be like, well, we're not friends anymore then because you hate old people or something, and just like, wait, but we do.
It's like, well, I do hate old people, but that wasn't a problem until it was not getting vaccinated.
Yeah.
I wonder if the problem's not old people.
I was down for the boomer remover meme at the start, but unfortunate.
Holy shit.
And then for like dating. It wasn't so bad for dating because women, they were scared and they wanted to be around men. That was a really, I felt like a certain level of neuroticism because I had just gotten out of the military, and when I went out on dates, women were just it's almost like they wanted to spend a lot more time with me than usual. Like they wanted to spend a weekend with me, and they were scared. You could tell women were very neurotic about this too. So very interesting.
Everybody, all sides of every aisle, was like meeting behind closed doors and having
The toilet
fun.
paper. Yeah, toilet paper. Like that
Oh, I
was
remember
insane.
that.
I still don't understand that to this day. The toilet paper shortage. Human beings, am I right?
I had to line up outside the grocery store at like 5 a.m. or something when it opened because like we were literally out of toilet paper. Like, we weren't hoarding, we weren't panic shopping. We just were literally out of toilet paper.
Everyone got to feel like India for a day.
Wow.
At the time, geez, that was
Broke
such a long
nuke.
time.
There we go. Check mark. Day since nuke has been broken. Oh, there we go.
That was.
We got him. Yeah, there he goes.
Luke, it's just like Indians crapping in the public and stuff. It's not that funny.
It's not that new.
Bro,
It's not that new.
Luke, you're one of those kids who like couldn't handle poop jokes in second grade, right? Like,
bro. If we
Oh
bring
shit! I almost cried.
if we bring Nuke to a grade school today, he would die. He wouldn't survive. We'd lose him in a week.
But yeah, I remember how neurotic everyone was, and I was, it was interesting times. After that, I kind of just stopped caring about politics and everything. I was just like, I'm done. Oh, and then January 6th happened, and then Twitter, the meltdown on Twitter. That was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! Like, people were changing their profile pics to Nazi symbols and all that stuff. Like, everyone was like,
thankfully, it was not heavily on the internet at that time. I'm probably glad I missed that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Twitter was it was in a rough spot.
I deleted my Facebook at the time, and my Twitter at the time, so that was great. I was going through a really bad breakup around that time.
It's an interesting day.
Yeah, I was really going through a bad breakup around that time too, and that was when I started getting into like figuring out how my relationship with women is supposed to work, or what I really wanted. And it took me a long time because like you have no contact with girls if you follow the rules, and I did. But once the rules were relaxed, I was like, I'm out of this house. I just want to get out. I just want to talk. I want to talk to a person. So, yeah, and I went hard. Like those 6 months were the most exhausting. I talked to every girl I could until I got laid at the end of it. So there we go. Yeah,
that's pretty good. 6 months of going through the paces, and you finally figured it out.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Hey yo, Saria with the fucking joke. We're gonna get canceled so hard.
We're gonna go.
Archwinger, what race are you? What's your ethnicity?
I have a race.
Please say you're Indian. Please say you're Indian.
Oh no, please just say you're Jewish so we don't get canceled.
Oh yeah. Although I appear white and pale of skin, I am in fact 100% Jewish.
We're safe now, guys. We're safe.
Yeah, guys, this show is okay. They're my friends.
It's okay.
In fact, APAC, send money.
Yeah.
I'm an immigrant. I came to the United States last week. There we go. Now we're extra safe. Now they're gonna pay me.
I'm Filipino. I'm honorary member of the Alphabet Mafia.
Oh, they don't care about Asians, dude. Remember? Stop.
That's right.
Like 2 days.
That's
right.
right.
We have like a literal Muslim on this stream too. We are working at a ceasefire right now.
Yeah, no, we are. I'm Dutch, so
Yeah, no one cares about your Dutchness, Jack.
No,
but we do have 3 countries here. We're a very diverse panel.
Yeah.
Oh, fun fact about Holland. Best water management in the world.
Yes,
Really?
we do.
Yeah.
We do have the best water management in the world.
Yeah.
You should take some of the Indians.
No.
Oh,
How about no? We already got enough Packy problems here.
Oh shit! You guys have Pakis over there.
I mean, dude, it works out. There's a supply and there's a demand, right? That's how this works. That's how economics works.
No, seriously, Netherlands has the best water supply, like running water, everything. It's amazing. You can drink the tap water here without having that filthy chloride taste that you Americans have. It's just amazing.
Does that have fluoride in it?
A little. Very lit. Very
So-
lit.
Yeah, they
So
thought
the
we were
frogs
like
are-
helping kids by putting fluoride in the water supply to help their teeth, but it turns out that fluoride is actually a byproduct of when you're manufacturing aluminum. They use it as like rat poison or something. It's actually not very good for you, but there has been some small correlation that it helps your teeth resist decay.
So Jack, in the Netherlands, the frogs are kind of gay. Not
Kind.
gay. They're
Little.
kind of gay.
Yeah,
They're bi-curious.
They're very curious.
Yeah, let's look up more Netherlands fun facts. Let me see. Let's look up more Netherlands.
Oh, he's going for it. He's
Yeah.
going for it.
I like the Dutch clogs. They're a very fascinating form of footwear. I'll admit
Yeah.
they're not, they don't look comfortable at all.
No,
but
they're
I
not.
can respect it. I can respect it.
They're not.
Are those like ceremonial footwear? Or are they like a common footwear?
No,
people used to wear
they
everywhere?
were
Not
farmers.
common.
They were farmers' things, farmer wooden shoes for the fields and shit like that. And
How do you farm in that shit, dude?
I don't know, but they were a cultural thing. And now,
Whoa, this one's crazy. Dutch has the best English proficiency in the world.
yep.
Ooh,
Really?
9 out of 10 people speak English. In
nope.
that's better than America. God damn it.
exactly, it's better than America. We just blackpilled Red Hawk again.
USA.
We just blackpilled Red Hawk.
Wait, do they not enough Walmart employees over in Dutch?
This is crazy. We could do a whole show on Netherlands fun facts.
Yep.
Yeah, but they have Walmarts everywhere, right? There are Walmarts in
I don't
Netherlands,
think
right?
it's a great country. It's
Also,
small,
I think
but
it ranks
great.
like 6th in the most unwelcoming country to tourists.
Are we? No, we're not.
Yeah.
No,
I
we're
thought it was
very,
Afghanistan. I thought it was Afghanistan or something.
no. We're very
Wait,
well.
not India?
Niche, we're just unkind to your tourists. That's something different.
I mean, fair enough.
Apparently, Dutch are the tallest men in the
Yep.
world.
Yep, we are. I'm not, but my people are.
6'5".
Oh,
Blue eyes.
damn. So if I go
Fine
there,
ads.
if you go
Yeah.
there and you're short, you're going to be.
I am short
Gonna
for a
be
Dutch
mogged.
guy. and I'm 6 foot. I'm short for a Dutch guy. So every time I hear you Americans, oh, women only like 6 feet tall men, I go,
But women don't even know what 6 foot tall is. Like, ask them, like, hey, show me 6
They
feet
just
tall.
know I'm
Like,
tall.
this.
Nah, they
But
just
then,
know
like
I'm tall.
for the Dutch, then like if you're 6 foot and that's like short, like do you have trouble because you need women need a 6'7" or you don't get so.
It depends. It's up and down, but it's like the average woman here is like 6'3".
3?
What was it? No,
it could be 6
sorry,
foot.
sorry. The average woman is 5'7". Something.
Wait a minute. So it's illegal to drink and ride bicycles in Netherlands?
To be drunk. and ride
Bicycle's a vehicle.
That just sounds difficult to even do. Like, how you gonna
No.
drink while?
Oh,
you
they
know-
can. They can.
Not with that attitude, Red Hawk.
Yeah.
It used to be legal. The legal drinking age used to be 16 when I grew up.
Wait, so CDs, DVDs, and Blu-ray all came from Netherlands?
Nuke is just reading fun facts.
Hold on.
Let's become the Netherlands.
Wait, this is what?
God damn it.
The first compound microscope was built in Netherlands. What the fuck? What is this?
Neon yeah.
Hidden power level that we didn't know about the Netherlands. What the fuck?
I have told you many times before.
Yeah.
I know a lot of music.
I might have told you everything you know about me, but I have not told you everything I know.
One fifth
chosen
of babies are born at home in the Netherlands. 1/5.
Really?
So 20%. Yeah.
Interesting.
Really?
We're a very
That's a cool
self-dependent
thing.
people.
Really?
What
Is
the
that why-
fuck? The Dutch are the most physically active people in the world. What the fuck? Where are we not talking about Netherlands more? These people are.
I
Like,
enjoyed my time visiting there. The women were very beautiful.
Is this a reliable source, or is this like like for the Dutch tourism board or something?
yeah,
the
really.
the website is Netherlands is awesome. Come here.com, something like that. I'm guessing it's super
Yeah, totally not
In
biased.
fairness, we are the most active because most of it can be done by bike or walking. So that's
That's
kind of where that
cheating.
comes up because, like, we do have a bit of an obesity thing going on. Like, it's not that all the women are thin. Not all of them. I mean,
Look.
I have to import at a certain point, but
I mean, is the food good? Like, I mean,
oh, the food is great,
Yeah,
if the food
like
sucks,
food.
nobody's gonna be fat. But if the food's good, you got a problem. You got to work out too.
dude.
Yeah.
Stumpel is amazing.
Yeah, I
It
like
is.
that.
Stumble? What?
Yeah, Jack got me some. It was good.
Drum-
No, I didn't get you Stumpel. I got you a frikandel and
that's
a
right. That's
kroket.
what that was.
A
Ja.
Stroofenwaffen? Is that from your...
Stroopwafel.
De
Ik wil de
Goggenheimen?
hele ding wel in het Nederlands doen hoor. Dat vind ik ook helemaal geen probleem.
What?
Bueno.
There we go.
He's
Bless you.
You
gargling.
guys have like the shittiest
Dude.
brisket.
40% of Netherlands works part time. You guys are not hard workers.
All Europeans are not hard workers, dude. Like I've never met someone who actually enjoys work. They're always on the beach or just chilling or basically.
Yeah, that's
enjoying
my
life.
kind of life.
We don't even have beaches. which
Only
is-
Americans enjoy work. Oh.
and the
Yeah.
Japanese and the
And Mexico. Mexico,
yeah,
Mexicans
yeah.
love to work. That's their culture, is work culture.
Oh wait, I said something positive about the Chinese. I don't want to trigger Dante.
Oh, the Japanese. Yeah.
Real quick, Nonstop Dre for the Nonstop Dre 360 for the $2. Thank you very much. How's Jack safe? Oh, how Jack safe with the Olympics in his country? Oh, it's not as bad as France. It really isn't because France is horrible. But oh yeah, France is like they had to arrest like Paki athletes for harassing minors and whatever, and female athletes got harassed, and you name it. All this shit is going on in Paris right now, and they had to swim in some canal that was shat in and whatever.
You know, it was a
Mine
Frenchman. It was a Frenchman who came up with the term "great replacement." Camus came up with it.
It reminds me of the song by Jay-Z and Kanye West.
Oh no!
Who's in Paris?
No! You will not.
We're not saying it. We are not saying
I will shut down this show.
And they
sir.
go in gorillas. Yeah.
No. Silence.
So you can buy drugs at coffee shops in Netherlands? Interesting.
Really?
Yes. No. Oh yeah. That's the complicated part. So coffee shop in English is like a little shop where you get your coffee and you sit down. We just call that like a cafe. Yeah. Coffee shop here means the place you buy weed.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is like coffee the word for weed or something?
I don't know. I really don't know. Just,
It's a euphemism.
yeah, it's
Would you guys like to get some coffee?
Yeah.
Some oregano.
So is a coffee date? Is a coffee date in the Netherlands a weed
No.
date?
No,
Oh,
that's just coffee. That's just
Okay.
getting coffee.
Okay, so if I
So,
walk up to
so
a girl-
the word for coffee is coffee. Like you if you were talking about the beverage, it's called coffee. But a coffee shop, you buy something that's not coffee.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Makes total sense. Yeah.
it's kayfabe. We're gonna play guitar in my room. You know. Yeah.
Also, you guys are the second biggest coffee drinkers in the world after Scandinavia.
Wait. Okay, that means I need to go to the Netherlands soon.
And check this out. Another win for white people. They're the first people to invent the artificial heart.
Really?
That explains.
Are we sure the Dutch aren't the chosen people?
I think they are. You know, I am now convinced they are the chosen people because there are no stray dogs in Netherlands. They either eat them or they
No, we just train them very well. Ask Hawk.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that when I was in Europe. I guess from my understanding, it was like an EU thing. Like, in order for you to have a dog, you have to take the dog to a licensed dog training.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was amazed. I was walking around in Paris.
I'd almost support that kind of stuff.
No, I totally do, because in America you have like the epidemic of like 19-year-old white girls getting pulled around by huskies and shit. But no, I'm walking around in Paris and none of the dogs have leashes and they're all perfectly well behaved. I was amazed. Like, this is a city with millions of people and these dogs are just standing right next to his owner. I was very impressed.
Same in the Netherlands. You can let your dogs run like loose and things like that, and they won't do jack all shit. Rottweilers, kindest dogs you'll ever meet.
Aww.
Yeah, I don't trust pit bulls though at all. Like, even around my dog, I get a little nervous because
Oh, here I rarely hear about a dog attack. We have wolf attacks though.
Well, that makes
like
sense.
actually wild wolves.
Yeah, we have a wild wolf in my province.
Speaking of wolves, you guys have absolutely obliterated deforestation. So in 1952, there was 260,000 hectares of forest land. Now you guys have 360 hectares of forest land.
Wow.
Are we still talking about the Dutch?
Yep.
Yeah, they're doing everything right. They're doing everything.
No, we are taxed up. We are taxed up the ass. We are.
Like in the States, we're actually expanding our forestry since the 1920s. There's no more forests now than there were 100 years ago.
You guys have national parks, right?
Real quick,
Jesus Christ.
real quick. Dre
We tried hard for the cancellation.
Dre with the $2. Wasn't the Jay-Z song George Floyd in Paris? Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Alex Patino with the $5. Where is it? Where's the thing?
And there goes the monetization.
Of course, very accurate. Alex Patino with the 5. Thank you very much. What was that movie with the gamer's grandma and friend brew tea? But it wasn't tea, but something you smoke. Is that why it's a coffee shop? No, I really don't know why they call it a coffee shop. It's just Dutch lingo where it's like the coffee shop is the place you get weed and marijuana, not coffee. You can get a drink there. Did I ever tell you guys the story about the time I lost my ID when I turned 18?
I think you did with your dad. Your dad got mad or something.
No. That was when I got arrested. That was something
okay.
different. Story.
Okay.
That's a different story. I have a lot of stories, but this one was pretty fun too. So, okay. I knew a couple of guys in high school who were like potheads. And one day I cycle around town and I ran into one of them and they're like, hey, can you get us weed? I'm like, no, man, I turn 18 in 3 days, so I can't get it yet. Oh, okay. On the day I turn 18, guess who I run into? The same guy. He's like, you turned 18 today, didn't you? I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, I'm out of weed. I'm like, fuck. Like, you got cash on you? He's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, what do you need? So I buy him the weed, whatever, blah, blah, blah. 2 days later, friend of mine, her birthday was coming up, and I wanted to get her a little bottle of scotch because drinking age was legal at 16. You can drink hard liquor at 18. You can still do that.
The Dutch have different priorities, but
yes, yeah. So I get to the liquor store, and all of a sudden I check my wallet. I'm like, why is my ID gone? I'm like, when was the last time I used this damn thing? Like, oh no. So in my very small town where it's like everybody kind of knows everybody, I had to get back to the coffee shop, walk in with the probability of running into people I knew or my dad would know, asking for my ID. It's like, oh, fuck. Luckily, I got out of there. Nobody. Oh, no, wait. I did walk out and I ran into my old neighbor from back in the day. It's like, shit. Try to explain that one. It's like, oh, fuck.
We can just say, "I was just getting coffee." It's all right.
It's legal, but you're still frowned upon for doing it.
Kind of is. Well, I don't think my dad would appreciate it that much. It's like, why are you hanging out in the coffee shop?
I just looked it up. I just looked it up. So as of 2022, over 44% of the Dutch population has tried marijuana at least once in their lives, and 23% have had it in the last year. So that's quite a bit of your population.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried it 3 times.
More. I actually expected more, that number to be higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right, let's look up Philippines fun facts. Let's see.
Oh, no.
Yeah, hold up.
Please, no.
Thank you very much. Hold up. After this, I'm getting some water. Thank you very much, Alex Padillo, for the 5. Quando for the 199 pounds. Thank you. Dutch people was kangs. Hell no.
They're pretty strong during like the War of the Roses. They stuck it to like the British Empire and such.
Oh, we did that multiple times. We stuck
80 years, right? Is your war against Spain was like
80-year war.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Fuck them to death. Hold up.
That's why we're gonna have to play Age of Empires and recreate that.
Yeah, yes, we can do all. We need to play Civ and like we're not gonna fight. We're just gonna send propaganda to each other until we win, and then Archwinger's gonna win automatically.
I wonder, can you play?
We need to play
Civilization.
Can you get a day off and play our Civ with us, please?
I mean, the only video game I play is Twitter.
It's the same as Twitter, except it's a map. We'll spit racist stuff at each other. We'll do all the whole 9 yards.
Send elephants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm looking at Philippines facts here.
Oh man.
Like everything you've heard of is true and more, right?
With a population density of 10,000 per square inch. Yeah.
I hear the Philippines has the largest share of global plastic waste discarded in the ocean in
Yeah.
2019.
Wonderful. Great.
Thanks, Canada. Thanks, India. Yeah, that's why. We don't make our own trash. We import it.
Oh, what?
You
Why?
guys can't
How do you
process
import
it.
it?
So is it like
'Cause
an
you guys
artificial
can't
plastic
process
reef?
it. No, because you guys can't process it. Like there's plastic you can't process, and you let the poor people deal with it. That's why you send it over. That's the real reason, by the way.
So Philippines is the selfie capital of the world. There's a city called where is it? Makati City in Manila.
Uh-huh.
There's 258 selfie takers per 100,000 people, more than second place Manhattan in New York.
Oh man.
Holy shit!
What?
I am not.
What's there to take selfies in front of? The pile of trash?
To be fair, Makati's a pretty good. It's a pretty beautiful city. That's kind of our Wall Street area. That's kind of our business district. So, yeah.
Did you hear Cappy ranting about the Philippines, Dante? Was his assessment correct?
I didn't hear about it. What did he say?
Something to the effect about like how like nobody works on time and he was walking around like the slums and stuff and
yeah, basically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
John MLD had to save him. John MLD had to save him. What the hell?
No, there is no. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's why I hate this place. I'm not even joking, dude. Like it's expected that you're 30 minutes late at the appointed time you said to me. That's kind of a grace period kind of thing. And I'm like, 30 minutes? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I got better shit to do.
Damn.
I mean,
the yo-yo was
for
invented.
expecting much, honestly.
Yeah. The yo-yo was invented in the Philippines. Interesting.
Yeah. We use that to hunt.
Really?
What?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, because there are two ways that it's effective. Number one is you can actually shoot a yo-yo like a stun gun at the target. You can put a blade on it, and that will kill your target really quickly.
Like give me Earthbound vibes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So if you also have
Wait,
psychic powers,
bladed
it makes the
yo-yo?
yo-yo
I gotta
much
look
more
s-
versatile.
It sounds like something that could easily like come back and hit you, and you know, it's like a weapon that does damage to the wielder.
Like a boomerang. Yeah, like a boomerang.
You got like one of those like cool yo-yos, like you look like piano wire strings or something, strangle people with it or something.
Damn, I thought it was a
Like, just a
video
yo-yo
game.
would be a pretty
Right.
intimidating weapon. Like, you know, like
Most of the hunting probably happened in trees. So you're climbing a tree and you see
Just hit them with the
what about like some horror movie where like some Dennis the Menace kid or innocent girls like murdering people with a yo-yo or something? Like that'd be a good movie.
What do you hunt, like small birds and stuff like that? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
You're not having like mammals, right?
When
Like,
you're tree living people, you know, you do what you can. So anything that's on a tree is where you go.
All right, so the Philippines set the world record for simultaneous breastfeeding.
Oh yeah, that was a big campaign because
What?
What?
that was actually really so. There was a time in the Philippines when breastfeeding was frowned upon. We're a Catholic country.
Lame.
And-
Oh, so
and so
that's
it's-
why all your people are buying my formula.
Probably. And so what happened was, it's like, hey, the health department was like, hey, we can't have this shit. Breastfeeding is the best for babies. And so they had this big campaign. It's like, hey, everybody's doing it, so more people are doing it now, which is great. That was a big deal. It was hard to do, and they did it. So good for them.
Interesting. 30-second campaign.
Yeah,
So why would Catholicism be against breastfeeding? Just because like a boob
because
is out?
it's a, you know, if you're prudish, you're obscene, you don't want to see the boob. So
Right, but I mean, like they're all about like procreating as much as humanly possible. So then the breast is like literally designed to feed the
most
baby.
of the people here don't fuck; they're squeamish. So yeah, it's inconsistent. It doesn't make sense, but that's how it works here.
Yeah, I expect that shit from
apparently,
Baptists, not like Catholics.
Yeah.
apparently, you guys are afraid of the number 13, so you guys will avoid having 13 people at a table.
Yeah, we're also afraid of the number 4 because
Ah.
Chinese don't like the number 4. We don't like the number
Why?
13 because it's unlucky. Huh?
Why not 4?
Because 4 in Chinese sounds a lot like death, and so the Chinese avoid using it.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Ah.
if you notice our elevators, we do not have a 4th floor.
Oh yeah, like we don't have a 13 here in America. We don't have 13. So
Yeah.
Yep.
apparently, Filipinos do not. It is considered rude to open packages or gifts right after you receive them.
Yes.
That
Probably
always
a
makes
good
me so
idea.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
It's you do it at home, and then you send them a text when you say thank you. So
All right.
I don't know why, but
I'm always uncomfortable when someone opens a gift I got right in front of me. I don't want to do it in front of them either. Like, that's a good practice.
I don't like the people like, oh yeah, like they're like waiting for you to see how you react. Like, oh, you're gonna appreciate this, right? Okay.
that very validation seeking, if I can use the term from this place, for sure.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, now we're on to Saudi Arabia fun facts. All right. So there are
Here
over
we go.
7,000 princes in the Saudi royal family. So I'm guessing that Mish, you're
Right.
probably one of them, right? At this point.
That number isn't correct. They're close to 30,000 actually.
Holy shit.
Really?
So you're a prince. Dude, what are the chances that Mish is a prince and he's just not telling us?
Prince Mish,
80% or higher.
Yeah.
Totally a prince.
There's no ring to it, Prince Mish.
I cannot confirm neither deny.
I knew it.
Why is that, Mish? Because you just have like a million kids? Is that the deal?
Everyone can trace their royal lineage back or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like the king's not having 30,000 kids. That's just like everyone who has a cousin who was once distantly related to the royal family is a prince, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty normal to have like that large number of a tribal people. Like my tribe is around 1 point something million people. People used to fuck over here, but now they don't anymore.
I mean, I'm assuming that it's a Genghis Khan situation, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the guy, and then he's fucking all the chicks,
And you gotta remember, like having multiple wives was a thing over here for a long
too.
time. Yeah.
And you
So
got
a guy could
mistresses
have like
too.
3-4 wives and like 30 kids. That's how you end up with a ton of population.
Yeah,
It
and you
says
don't
that
have. Go ahead.
Saudi wedding ceremonies are held separately for women and men. Huh.
Yep.
Interesting.
So,
Let
wedding
me-
ceremonies, so like the husband and
although
bride
lately-
don't have a joint ceremony?
No, it's so they usually hold a ceremony for the men where they basically, have the dinner and they dance and they do all the crazy shit where you see like where they shoot guns and shit like that and dance. And there's a different one for the women. And the groom usually walks in by the end of the night just to kiss the bride and give her the ring and everything. Then they take some pictures together and they leave.
Let me get to these super chats real quick. Nonstop Drive for the $2. Thank you very much. How come there are no George Floyd sponsored knee pads? Oh, Dre is going at it. Quando for the $1.99. Thank you very much. Dutch finance the migration Africa to Americans.
Is that true? Is that
A
true?
A bit.
The trade thing, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the East Indian Trading Company thing. Nonstop Drive for the $2. Thank you very much. Do girls get abortions in the Philippines?
I think it's illegal. I have to check. Yeah, I think
I'm
it's
sure there's
illegal.
still a way. They've been doing it since the beginning of time, whether legal
There's a
or
way
otherwise.
There's a way to do it on a cliff, yes, but
Yeah, they started with a stick. It was like
There was
stick in it and-
There was a plant they used to grow in North Africa. It was like psyllium, I think it was called, and the Romans harvested it to extinction.
Oh, fuck.
They used it as a birth control plant.
Oh, it's like moon tea in Game of Thrones.
All right, now on to Texas fun facts. Texas has the highest national speed limit.
Really? Hold on. Let me
85.
let me get to Dre's last one. $2. Thank you very much again, Dre. How do you say in Korean?
No. That one gets you demonetized. That will get you demonetized.
I've
Wait,
seen
so
those
does that
memes.
What is the
mean?
word? The sort of second person pronouns, like "fuck you, Jew" or
Yes,
something.
how do
Like,
you say-
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
He'll be fine.
do not say what you in Korean did.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like another N word. That
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
There's
You
a
go to
lot of
Korea, they say it
there's a lot of
'cause-
memes.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. That's why I love the Koreans. Because the chicks are
so
hot.
is it like Spanish where the pronouns understood? So you just used a verb, or are you constantly saying that?
No,
to
no,
each
no.
other?
It just sounds like it. It just
Neo.
Well, right. So when you hear Korean people talk, they're constantly saying that to each other, or do they have like the omission and understood pronoun, like in like Spanish or Italian or something?
No, that's the word for the word you in Korean.
Yeah, I
And
was
so-
curious linguistically if they know, like, so when people are talking, they're gonna be like you know, back and forth, or if it's like the language lets you omit it.
You know, as much as I would love to sit here and talk about words that sound like racial slurs, I do have to dip out.
All right, shit, man.
So,
It's been great.
Alrighty.
all right.
Later,
See you, fellas.
Yeah.
right.
And there goes the monetization.
Yeah. So Texas has the has the highest national speed limit.
Really?
Yeah,
But
85 miles per hour.
They're not counting like those whatever was it, Montana, like a safe and reasonable. Like if you don't have a limit, they're not counting that.
No, I guess this is like there's actual speed limit sign.
Yeah.
It's 85. You know which one it is? The San Antonio to Austin.
Yeah.
Next
is
to
it so
the
fast over there?
Archwinger.
I think I've been on there.
Yeah, I was going 90 down there the other last year. Yeah, it was fun. I was
Say that?
my little SUV.
Alright.
I mean, at that point, like there almost is no speeding. Once you get like 95, 100, any car that's not built for it, like shaking anyway and hard to control. Like no one can exceed 85 by that much.
Yeah. I
How
don't know.
much is that
I
in
think
What is
kilometers?
85 kilometers?
But I mean, out of all the cool shit in Texas, like the speed limit is like what they put in there. Like that's what they're leading with.
What's up
here's
with
the cool-
German highway? I think that's
Uh,
fascinating.
here's an interesting fact. There's 1.5 million undocumented immigrants in Texas.
How?
It's probably more than that.
That's like the
Yeah.
reported
Yeah,
numbers. Yeah,
the
and
grocery
your grocery
market
prices
makeup.
are going down too.
Yeah. So apparently, breast implants were invented in Texas.
Nice. I love it.
God bless.
God
Yeah.
bless.
Thank you, Texas. I love you
Sure.
guys already.
You've been great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Texas. You have been great.
So
tonight.
Texas comes from a Native American word that means friendship.
Friendship.
Aw.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
you
good.
did invent fake breasts.
We took
so-
the land from the Tejas Indians, didn't we?
Who invented the BBL?
Yeah.
Dickens?
It
Who
means
invented the
friendship.
BBL?
Yeah, who invented the BBL?
Probably Texas as well.
We don't like those people. We don't like those people who invented that.
Yeah, when Jack says those people, he means fatties.
I can
Yeah.
appreciate the BBL. I can
No, go away. Go away.
I know we took Texas history like in 7th grade. We learned all about the different like Indian tribes that used to live in Texas and all their. I think I'm out in the steppes of West Texas were the Coahuiltecan Indians or something, and they had like the second harvest because everything was arid, the dry season, they couldn't get enough food. They had like a communal dump, much like the Indians. They would just like shit at the side of the river, and they would leave like their poo there, and it would dry in the sun. And they would go through for the second harvest and would find bits of undigested food, sometimes maggots or something as like extra protein. They would pick the food out of their shit, and that was like their second harvest because they didn't have enough food in the dry season.
Really?
Wow.
Nice.
That was tasty.
Dre again for $2. Thank you very much. I love South Korea. It's great there. Stop Asian hate.
Yep. South Korea is a great place to travel.
That is one of the few Asians where I go would. One of the few.
There are a bunch of provinces that are great.
I heard that Taipei is one of the best cities for people that are first starting to travel to Asia because it's such a cozy, like very relaxed city.
Yes.
That's what I've heard. I don't know if that. I mean, Dante, you can confirm more. I don't know.
It's
but
true.
that's what I've
It
heard.
is true.
Vietnam's
chicks
popular with
also-
expats.
The chicks are also among the most, I think, the most beautiful
Hawaii.
in Asia. Taiwan.
In Taiwan, really?
Taiwan?
Taiwan, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of Taiwanese women here, immigrants here in Dallas, and also New York too, for some reason.
What's the average cup size in Taiwan? Asking for a friend.
I
All
have
right,
no
let's
idea,
look it up.
man. I'll tell you when I find out. And I'll ask around.
Average cup size, and I love Google.
Look at Nuke's screen. He's got the Dutch flag.
Yeah. Breast size by country. All right. Oh, look, you can click on. You can click on. Hold on. Now I gotta
Philippines.
click on the map, and
Big
it'll
cup.
tell you. You guys want to guess? Oh, you're not gonna. I'm sorry, you're not gonna like this.
No.
It's AA, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Asian girls are typically not very chesty. They're all about the legginess over there.
We're all about the ass here. So.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wait, let me look at Japan. Ooh, Japan is A to B, like A B, in between there. So Japan is an upgrade.
Well,
Let's look at Philippines.
It's a small upgrade.
Yeah, AA as well. Jesus. All right, let's look at Netherlands. Let's see.
I think it's D.
Hey,
No, it's BC.
Nah.
That's the average in most places where you're not Asian, isn't it?
Yeah, and then America is C.
hey.
So America's bigger than Netherlands. But that's because
Some of
everyone's
that's fat. Yeah.
yeah.
Double-edged sword
Wait.
there.
Wait, when girls lose weight, do they also lose cup size? Is that
Yeah,
how it works?
sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends on where they lose fat, you know?
It's usually only marginally. I mean, the breasts don't really gain and lose that much fat compared to like the more troublesome zones for women.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The I think the country with the biggest cup size I think is England, right? UK.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it! I'm going to the UK. God damn it!
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
Shit.
know.
Is
But
that why the pickup guys are the way they are in the UK?
And I heard that Jewish women also have the biggest, but that's
the
like
Cossacks, the giant Cossacks, or what are they called?
I guess
Yeah,
my wife does have a pretty good endowment there.
Ben Shapiro. Oh, no, right.
sister. Yeah, we go off. We use her as a science as our benchmark. Average cup size Jewish women.
Oh
You
no!
are on a list somewhere, Mr. Cuddy.
Hey, it's Chase.
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll be
Chase.
proud of this.
Real quick, Nonstop Dre gifted a membership. Thank you very much.
And there goes the monetization.
I really appreciate that for gifting the membership. And we got Dark Knight Dev member for 14 months. 14 months, man. Thank you very much for the support. Best restaurants are here in New York City, Las Vegas, and South Florida. Really?
Most expensive too, probably.
Florida's an interesting one. I wouldn't think of that.
Probably Miami is what he's talking about.
Really?
That kind of area.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a shame
Ethnic
Hawk
food
just
or
dropped
something.
because Hawk is moving to Florida.
Mm.
What?
He
Why
would
is he
move.
moving there? I thought Texas was the best place to be.
No,
It
he's
is.
moving
Florida's
to
not bad.
Florida.
Oh,
Tampa. Yeah.
It's a
is,
good
is he
state.
is he looking for clout? What is he doing there?
No,
Well,
he's
yeah,
going.
like most of Florida is not Miami. It's not fresh.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of Hispanics, though.
Yeah, Tampa is not where I'd want to live. I mean, there are parts of Tampa that are okay, but it's not my choice place in Florida.
I don't like
I don't know.
driving through it.
I think if you're a young guy, you're a young person that trying to like be surrounded by other young, serious, professional people. Dallas is a good place because
Mm.
yeah, a lot of smart young people are here trying to make it. So if you need that environment, this is a good place. No one really cares about politics here. Like there was a anti-abortion march here, and everyone just kind of ignored it. There was like, okay, cool, ladies.
You know, that's the best. Whenever it's like, I'm too busy for this shit, I have to go to work. Like, you
Yeah.
know, that's a good culture to be in.
Yeah, you want to be there. And there's also whenever they do veteran stuff, it's like everyone stops what they're doing and goes to the parade. So it's like a good balance, you know. The only thing I would say is that it's getting ratchet because like the Texas State Fair, which is the biggest state fair in the United States, there's like fights now and shootouts now at a family state fair. So it's like
over
Wait.
what?
Who knows?
Why? Like what? What
What
are you?
group?
That's my funnel cake. Like, that's my giant turkey leg. Like, what?
What are you gonna fight in a state fair? Like,
Maybe because it's hot and they're just like fuck. And they start
No, there's
shooting.
also beer there, so people probably just get drunk and
but
do
that's
something retarded.
but that's
I mean,
what
we have
the
bars
Irish do.
everywhere. People get drunk on beer and don't shoot each other. Why this like the Texas State Fair?
I
Yeah,
don't
you know.
I don't understand. Like, why don't they keep that to their block or to their neighborhood? Why bring it to like where there's kids? I don't know.
Why don't they take it outside? You know.
Could just be like the crowd, yeah, that crowd mentality.
Uh huh. Could be.
Yeah,
There you
and
go.
so that sucks for everyone else because you have to go through like 4 metal detectors now, and
Oh yeah, we had to do that shit at my fair too. I'm like, oh, they're like scanning people. Like, what the hell? I don't know if it's just people overreacting. Like there was police presence, or it's just like young kids. They go there, they with their other friends, and once they get together, they work each other up.
Really?
Stuff happens.
I mean, they
I
scan you
didn't
at
know.
concerts and sporting events and everything
like,
now. I mean,
yeah,
they're
like
just crazy people out there.
well, you know how it is in high school sometimes, where you have like certain groups of people, they got beef with each other. I don't know if it's gang activity or what, but then it ends up kind of erupting at social gatherings like that.
Alex
No,
Patillo.
yeah.
Oh,
no,
go
I'm
ahead.
just saying girls can also be involved sometime,
Yeah.
yeah, in Puerto Rico, it was mostly, I think what it is, right, is there's a certain eroticism of people that go out. They're on drugs, right? They're probably, who knows what drugs, cocktails they're on. And a lot of times they're so jumpy and they think that everything is disrespect. That's what I noticed. Like if you step on someone's sneaker, they won't care. But like if you do something like talk to their girl or, just look at them wrong, then they'll start thinking this guy's out to get me or something.
Oh,
I don't know. It just seems like it's just killing someone over something that's stupid. It's hard to fathom,
Oh yeah. No, we've got pikeys in the Netherlands who do that. You look at them wrong and they start a fight, shit like that. It's insane. It's such dumb bullshit.
Well, bullets don't really hurt that much because you're dead. So if people start fighting with their fists, maybe you'll be like, hey, I just got punched really hard. Maybe it's not such a big deal.
No, that's true. Let's see, real quick. Alex Patillo for the 5. Thank you very much. Where is it?
And there goes the monetization.
Jack, you should get the same video clip with the groundhog, but he pulls out a red lightsaber. I think I can do that. Alex. And another 5. Thank you very much. You get this one now.
You gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
There we go.
Oh, apparently Philippines is the text capital of the world.
I did not know that. But let me read his chat real quick. The only thing that sucks about Florida is because it's always sunny and warm, never cold. Lots of homeless are making their way to Florida. I only see the homeless being a problem.
I wouldn't advise that. I mean, Florida's the kind of place like they'll start like gunning down the homeless. It's not like California. Like Florida, they don't tolerate that shit.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And there goes the monetization.
Yeah, self-defense laws. If they're on your property, you get to kill them.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's awesome and kind of scary at the same time. I can appreciate.
You go slightly more liberal thing, like you go on vacation and like someone comes in your house and stays there a week, you get squatters' rights or something. So like they wouldn't tolerate that in Florida, but like other places with homeless problems,
Okay,
a little more tolerant.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah, like California. Yeah. John Fitz is still in California, or is he moving finally?
I mean, isn't that where?
I don't know how anyone affords to live there. Like your state income tax, all it's like you're paying like 90% of your money to the government, and like you have to step over homeless people and impale yourself under needles every time you're downtown. Like it's stupid.
Dude, as far as I know, like
I don't care what the temperature is; it's not worth it.
Most training in the U.S. for MMA, if I remember correctly, is in Cali. So that I think just makes sense for him as a business.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, maybe I could.
I don't know.
But that's where Manny Pacquiao trains, Cali.
No.
Then he goes to Las Vegas for the fights. But, yeah,
could be. I don't know. Dark Knight Dev with the $5.
And there goes the monetization.
Gang culture is prison culture. A bunch of hotheads willing to delete anyone, and some are secretly rainbow. Really? Huh. Oh, they get overly macho to hide their sexuality.
Yeah.
Kind of like that? Oh. Yeah. Oh, so like the manosphere.
Yeah. That's right.
God. But thank you very much for
prison
the
of
5.
our minds, man.
Yeah.
The people who end up here, though, like the kind of guy who's like, I'm desperate. I can't get laid. I'm going to show up and look for a quick fix on the internet. They never stick around. The people who are here and stay here are like people who are weirdly fascinated by this whole gender relationships, intersexual dynamics topic.
Yeah, that's me.
Which is like a prison for our minds almost. We have like rainbow prison mind culture or something.
I just like hanging around with losers. like me. No, I'm kidding. I love you guys. Some of you. Except
The first karaoke machine was invented in the Philippines. That makes sense.
Really? That doesn't
that
make
makes
sense because karaoke is Japanese. The word karaoke is Japanese.
He was invented by a Japanese guy who was in the Philippines.
Maybe. Well, who knows?
Hey, question for you, Dante. By Nas.Ray with the $2. Thank you very much. Where are the hottest women in the Philippines?
There's a red light district in Subic.
He said women.
It's a woman, not
You said
okay.
women.
paid woman.
Okay.
Let's look up Philippines women. Let's see.
Makati is a pretty good place to find women, in my opinion.
All right.
Yeah. The business districts are pretty good places to find women.
Nuclear, did you know, Caldillo? What's that guy?
Yep.
Did you know? You guys know that channel, Did You Know Gaming?
Nope. No.
I think I'm subscribed to it.
It's a nice channel. Like, did you know?
Is plastic surgery prevalent? Obviously, plastic surgery is prevalent in the Philippines, but like rhinoplasty and facial surgery?
Celebrity culture, I guess, but average Filipino chick can't even afford it. So
Okay.
I don't think it's that common.
So I'm just being shown like models right now, like model type level women. None of these women look like normal. They all look like models here.
They're
so.
not. They're not normal women. But you gotta. Can you share your screen?
Well, Jack, I can send the link. Just Google search Philippines women. And they look like hot normal chicks though, not like models, but like hot normal chicks.
Isn't it Filipino women?
I put Philippines because sometimes Filipino. I don't know if that's an English word. I know we say Filipino in Spanish.
Okay. Some of them look okay, but it's like they're chestlets. I'm not a fan of chestlets.
Yeah, but Jack, if you get married and get them pregnant, they will grow. You know that, right?
They shrink afterward, though. I mean, it's not like permanent.
Yeah, I mean, you get it for a while. You know, it's the best.
You got to keep them barefoot and pregnant.
And the nipples are stay brown forever. They're like dark forever.
That barefoot and pregnant, it's actually a lot darker. I think the full is like you keep them barefoot in the winter and pregnant in the summer. It's like it's about keeping her woman in line. It's not actually about like keeping her pregnant. Like it's because if she's barefoot in the winter, she can't leave. She's pregnant in the summer, she can't go out and fool around.
My feeling is that men need breaks from pregnancy just as much as women do. So I wouldn't want to keep my wife pregnant.
That's why you leave her. And that's why you leave her. That's how you get a break.
Hey, like, let's not get pregnant this year. I need a break too.
Another kid?
And
Really?
that's where you get the whole vasectomy thing. It's like, why not? Why
I mean,
not?
getting pregnant is harder than people think. Anyway, like they tell you in sex ed, like don't do this. You're gonna have pregnancy all over the place. It's gonna ruin your life. And like actually getting pregnant is not that easy.
Depends on how old she is, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're all peak ages and she happens to be ovulating at the right time and you're healthy, I mean, your odds are okay. But I mean, even then, like people have sex all the time, and pregnancy, getting pregnant is not the easiest thing.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I just stumbled upon FilipinoBrides.com.
Jesus Christ!
Congrats!
Let's hope for all of us.
Jack.
All right.
Jack, what was the topic our Twitter brought up again? It slipped my mind.
The one 5 seconds ago?
Yeah.
Fascination with the manosphere.
No.
Being hard to happen.
No, just now, just at this very moment. The one previous, the one just
barefoot and pregnant. Oh, ovulation. It's hard to get pregnant, and
yeah, that's why Rob does not
wear condoms.
Does not wrap it up, because the women he dates are not. There's no chance. There's no chance. When you're my age, you might want to be a lot more careful.
That is true. I mean, I feel like I said, like I like the idea of a kid, but I'm not so overly enthusiastic about it. Then I'm like, I need to find the mother of my child and blah blah blah. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, for me, I like being with kids, but
whoa. Careful now.
No, I like to. I'm a very nurturing kind of person. That way, I have a sister that I took care of and I enjoy that experience.
You took care of.
Yeah, like I mean, as men, we're caretakers.
I don't know if that's Nuke. Actually, I don't know if that's universal. I can't make that claim, but I will say that I'm not gunning for a kid. I'm not looking, I'm not searching for a girl to have a kid with. That's not part of the goal. But if I have a kid, it's kind of like a bonus for me. Like it makes life more interesting.
Will you
Just
embarrass him
part
on
of your
Twitter
life.
for dropping the ice cream as well?
Yeah, I love that tweet.
Yeah,
I taught my kid a lesson.
Gut made the best point about that one is the fact that like it's such a good internet clout story. I mean, it's probably completely fake, gay, and made up, and it's just like some random picture of his kid. But if it's not, it's still just exploiting your family for internet points is dumb fuckery.
Yeah, I always
Pretty pathetic.
like if I'm gonna have a kid, I want to do it. I want to do it in the kid's best interest.
Yeah, like my kids are amazing. They look great. They're smart as hell. Like they do all kinds of cool shit. And like I'm not gonna be like posting a video of my kid's jazz band concert on Twitter and saying, "Look at me, I'm wholesome." Like it's disrespectful to your family. It just rubs me such the wrong way. People who do that.
Yeah.
Fuck trophies for clout.
That ties to my definition of a 10 out of 10 girl. I found the definition.
Uh-oh.
A 10 out of 10 girl is a girl that if you got pregnant on the first try, you would not mind.
Okay.
That is a 10 out of 10 girl.
My man.
That is the 10 out of 10 definition.
That would make me think for a bit. That would make me think for a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone's like, 10 out of 10 is this. I'm like, think of a girl that if you got her pregnant first try, you'd be like, awesome. Fuck it. Let's go. Like you wouldn't, like, you'd be like, hell yeah. Think about it. I think I've said it before, but that's the definition because it's like you care so little about the risk of the future that you're just like, she's so attractive that you don't care. Because guys are afraid of getting any girl pregnant.
She's so pleasant. She's so capable. And she's so attractive that you're like, yeah, she'll be a
that kind of girl where you figure like if she is there with you, you can do anything,
Yeah.
Like we'll make this kid work. Like
I
even perhaps mistakenly believe this marriage thing will go the right direction and not the wrong direction.
Yeah. We go into stupid man mode and just pretend like, no, she's hot. It'll be okay.
She's on what meds? Oh no, that'll
Yeah,
work.
but that puts the other layer on it. Like we had sex for the first time, maybe it's even the first date. She got pregnant, and you're like, all right, but I still want to be with this woman. We're gonna make a go of it. Like, yeah, But that's beyond she's hot and I'm stupid. Like there's some thought in there because she's pregnant, not just like like she's hot. I want to make bad choice. She's pregnant. Yeah, that's a good one.
Wow.
Well, for a long time, a 10 out of 10 girl for me was a girl I could stand after post-doc clarity. That was a 10 out of 10 girl.
That's like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, but for me, it's like I at the time I didn't know any better, but that was for me. It's like okay, I'd like to see this girl again. I didn't feel ashamed of myself. We can do this again.
Another one I heard is a 10 is just a 9, but her particular brand of crazy doesn't happen to irritate you that much.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's like, would you like to see her after you have sex with her? Like, do you feel comfortable to sit, with her and have a meal and enjoy your time?
I mean,
and would you be fine, fucking 10 years later? Like,
but there are ugly girls and annoying girls that, like, you still think are fine to hang out with, that you might hook up with and still hang out and get drinks and be their friends, and they're not hot and they're not non-annoying, and you'd still see them have sex.
There are also hot, annoying girls where you're like,
well, the thing is with that definition, it reveals a very personal part of yourself. Like, what type of woman would it take for you to not want to tie the rest of your life together with a person, right? On the first meeting, and that kind of you have to ask yourself a lot of questions. Like, obviously, she has to be insanely physically attractive, right? Because there's going to be an animalistic part of you that is just like, fuck it, I don't care. You're not thinking about the future. But also,
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, retroactively speaking, let's say, shit, I got her pregnant, but then you look back and you're like, wait, she has like all these traits that I've kind of figured out on the first day. Obviously, that's not really good to go off of, but you're kind of like, let's do it. Fuck it. I'm ready to be a dad now. I can't wait to tell my mom.
Yeah.
So,
where did you meet her last night? It's like, what?
Oh no, I definitely lie. I definitely lie to my parents. I don't want my dad to laugh at me.
I keep hearing guys telling me, and I've told you guys this before, but like everybody always tells me my dad said this, my dad said that. My dad never told me shit. Never. Like really never. He barely introduced himself to any girl I ever brought home. Whatever. He just like, do your thing. I know you do it right, kind of thing. It's never has he ever. There was one girl years ago that he might not have liked that much, and that was the only time where I was like, he's a bit distant towards her. But all the rest was always kind, always pleasant to them. Never had like any negative thing to say or whatever. But he wasn't like overtly positive either. It's just he was just there. And
Jack's gonna drop a new song. My father don't like you, and he likes you.
No, that was like, I remember that. It was like 10 years ago. And in all honesty, I did switch girlfriends within a couple of months. So the year before that, he was with my previous girlfriend's family for Christmas. And the year after that, I asked him, or she asked him, if he wanted to join her family for Christmas. And all he said was, lady, listen, Christmas is the only day I get off this year. I have to talk to people every day. I am glad I don't have to talk to anybody on Christmas. So no, thank you. And I was like, wow. And she just stood there with this look of, she looks at me. He's like, what do you expect me to say to him? I'm like, you have your answer. He said no. And yeah, that was kind of it. But that was the only time I ever got any air of him being like, no. There we go. We got Dre for the $2. Where are the 9s and 10s in the Philippines? Well, Dante, where are they? Thank you very much, Dre.
You probably don't have access to them as a foreigner, right? That's probably like for the.
Well,
you do.
Not really. Right? Like it's. I've been to the bar where the white guys hit on the Filipino girls, and everybody mostly fails. Sorry to say, but
damn, traveled all that way just to be rejected. Damn.
Everyone fails. Most people fail, but I'd say the most attractive girls are in the entertainment and business districts. If you think younger girls are more attractive, they're in the university cities. So places like Quezon City, Manila, yeah, absolutely. Would I go after them? Would I put myself in a place where, I mean, that's kind of what I did. Like I'm in a business district right now. That's where I live, and yeah, the girls are pretty hot. So no complaints.
I did not know that. But that quote by Nuke, they got me thinking. It's like, damn.
Yeah, I guess it's a thing. It's very self-reflective because, like, what would it take for a woman for me to just be okay with getting her pregnant on the first try, and being okay with it, being like, well, I got a Swedish supermodel pregnant. I'm gonna have a great life. Yeah. So
So there are two things that come to mind. I'd like to have a girl that has a semblance of a good family. Like no daddy issues, no nothing.
Normal, like a normal check, like mental issues. Yeah.
Yeah, normal family. The second thing is a stable job she can work at. She's worked at for quite a bit. Like I don't want a girl that's always quitting her job and moving to a new one. I'd like a girl that's dedicated to her, that wants to make money the normal way people make money. So those are the two things. And those are really hard to find. That's really hard to find. So basic,
It would involve. It's interesting because it would involve for me some level of status for the woman.
Really?
Where the woman is like last year I went out with a girl. She's 21, 22, 21 or 20. I don't remember. And she was a second ranked opera singer in Texas. This half Mexican girl. So there's like, she has something else going on besides I want to be on Twitter all day and stay home and watch my Roomba clean the house, that is something that and I think this is a good question. because
that's what the job is for, by the way.
Yeah. I want women to like look at women online, their behavior who are trad, and they're stay-at-home wives. It's horrible. Like I'm almost traumatized about how these women. There was a woman arguing with me on Spaces, or just either flirting or arguing. I don't know at this point. And she stopped in the middle of the space to say, "Hey, 1 second, I gotta feed my baby." And I'm just like, this is why women need jobs. Even like, look at her. Could you imagine coming home to your wife arguing with some red pill weirdo on the internet? I'd be like, hey, we're going to therapy. We're going to therapy right after. Like, hey, you need to go to therapy because
there's divorcing. Jesus Christ.
Dude, that's why I say, like, you can't find. What was the meme I made? Happy women in relationships are not online.
Yep.
Yeah, that meme is king, Mish.
Yeah.
That's
If a woman is involved in this space, I mean, something is missing from her life. Like, because the female psyche, like, we have this strange autistic fascination with gender dynamics, and like we're weird and crazy about it. For a woman to have that same or similar fascination, she is probably like somewhere on the autism spectrum, which is less common with women, or may have some kind of like OCD issues, or she may have like a hormone imbalance, one of those more testosterone-y women or something. Like a woman who has this kind of fascination, we have this like level of autism for this topic. Like she either has that kind of issue, or more commonly, if she's a regular woman, something in her life is fucked up or missing, and she is searching the internet. She wants validation, or just engaging her, just getting the attention, the validation of people arguing with her, even if they don't agree with her. Like she's looking for something here that she shouldn't be if she's got a good marriage.
Or all of her life is fucked up. That could be an option too.
Possible.
Yeah, I'm looking up Miss Netherlands from Miss Universe.
Oh no! Don't! They went the woke route. They went the. Look up Duitse Cruz. Look up Duitse Cruz. I'll spell it in the private chat. She is.
Wait, she's a dude.
Yeah, the new Miss Netherlands is a dude.
2023.
What?
2023.
Oh yeah, that's a dude.
Oh shit, she is. Okay. Oh shit.
Here, I put a name in the private chat.
What's wrong with her teeth?
That's a dude.
So it's not even a hot dude. It's just
she's horrible looking. Oh my
Here,
God.
I put a couple of names in the chat. Those are.
I like her.
So who's the second one? Is it a chick?
Jolante? Yeah. Duitse, Jolante, and Carice.
I will say though, the women from Misha's country are pretty attractive. They're insanely attractive to me. Like
insanely, I wouldn't say insanely, but
I don't know.
They're pretty.
I'm gonna look up Saudi Arabian women.
All right, dude. I got a jet and start making lunch for the fam.
That's cool, man.
All right, cool.
Thanks for being here, man. Great to see you. And
all right, see you later.
See ya.
See you on Twitter.
I'm gonna head out too, guys. I also need to eat.
Okay, it's been great, Dave. See you soon.
Goodbye, gentlemen. See ya.
And we
can't
got
see their hair. I can't see their hair. That's the problem.
Okay, hold up. We got Dre for the $2. Spurgs is what make this space interesting for me.
No.
No. And we got X Runner for the 5.
And there goes the monetization.
Yes, some of these women, like obviously most of them are covered here on Google Images, but
Carice van Houten was in Game of Thrones. She played Melisandre.
Oh yeah,
the Red Woman.
Oh man,
Stannis is Red Woman. That was Carice. She was Dutch.
I like her tits. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's got a great rack.
Yeah, Arabic women are very pretty to me, but that's just
Hold up. X Runner for the 5. Netherlands fashion models proving that men can pull off a horse face better than women. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your guys' contestant this year.
Oh man, we went full world. We went.
God damn, what the?
We have such beautiful women. You should see the runner-up. The runner-up, at least the female runner-up, she was an absolute beautiful woman.
That's gotta suck. Where you lost to a dude and that you're more beautiful.
They voted for it. They voted for it. Let them suffer. Let them burn.
Jesus Christ. What is this world coming to? Like, how do we let this happen? What is going on?
Because women. Okay, let's just be honest here. It's pandering to women. Because women have the vote.
Look, man.
God damn. What am I missing?
Look, man. The people in the middle can have the woke and can have all the shit. We get the good stuff. If we don't get if we don't get the Miss Netherlands, we get the runner-up, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna pay attention to the runner-up, and she's lonely, and she needs a man in her life, Jack. So there you go.
Hey, I've tried being captain. Save a woman.
well,
Alex Patino for the 5. Alex Patino for the 5. Where is it? There it
And
is.
there goes the monetization.
Nuke, check out last year's Miss Zimbabwe. I think it was Zimbabwe's way of trolling the world. Okay, Nuke.
Oh
JB,
man,
what's up?
I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it.
oh
Miss
boy,
Zimbabwe.
what is this? I mean, she's not. She's not.
What's wrong with Miss Zimbabwe from last year?
Oh, she's white.
No way.
Yeah,
She's
white.
white?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Holy shit. This
She's
isn't AI
cute.
or something?
No.
She is so white. She's white like the night.
She looks like a
Yeah.
girl from Alabama. She has a
She
big
looks
ass
like
forehead though.
She looks like Megan Kelly. You know Megan Kelly from
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, she looks like Megan Kelly.
There's a controversy around
She's
it too.
is she South African? I think she's South African.
I
She's
like
actually pretty attractive. Yeah, she's pretty,
Yeah.
she's pretty attractive.
Small tibbies, but that can
Yeah,
work.
her eyes are really far apart, so her mom probably drank a lot. But other than that, she looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's a miracle. My eyes are so close together, actually. But
Well,
all right, that was a very dark, dark reference.
yeah, but every time I hear you guys say that, I look at my eyes like, are my eyes far apart? It's like, I always
Or
get
maybe
really
maybe your eyes were destined to be so far apart, and your mom's drinking kind of let them push them apart a little bit.
I mean, it might be that it's only women that
I hope so. I do have one ear that's a bit off though. I believe it's this one. That would-
Jesus Christ, dude.
What's one of the things I wonder about this new generation of women that are having babies is that will they even look like their kids because they
No.
do so much plastic surgery? I went out with a Colombian chick once, and her daughter looked nothing like her, except the skin color, like different nose and different cheeks and different lips because they're they get all the surgery. And I'm just like, I'm so glad at growing up I look like my mom.
Same.
Yeah, I look like my mom growing up, and I was like, I could connect with my mom on a physical level, like seeing her, like, hey, you're my mom. You look like me. I have your eyes. But now people are growing up, and they're like, Mom, why is your nose different from mine? Why do I have an Africanoid nose?
You have they adopted them or found them. In the trash.
Could you imagine a mom having to explain to her daughter, like, why is your nose different from mine, mommy? Oh, because our nose is ugly, sweetheart. That's why.
Jesus, that's a tweet right there. That's a fucking tweet right there. I'm writing that one down.
Go ahead.
Don't you guys know that comic of the ugly child?
The ugly child. No, I don't. These are not my type of comics, Jack.
No, I have it here. Here. And this is what nuke means. Oh my god. No, Reddit. No.
I have to turn off my computer and turn it back on. See you guys in 2 minutes.
Okay, hold up. I'll save it for when Dante comes back. There we go. Yeah, here I have it. Is everybody still here? Okay.
Yep,
I'm here.
Okay. I kind of want to wait till Dante's back, but here. This is what I mean. Can you guys see it?
Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you guys think that's going to be a thing in the next generation where a lot of people are not going to look like their mothers?
It depends on how much they do. If they like break the collarbones and shit like that, then yes. Like all
Break
the
the
Botox.
collarbones? What?
I mean, if they reconstruct the collarbones and they get a shitload of Botox and everything like that, plus the rhinoplasty and the eyelids and the facelifts, then yes. But in general, just the rhinoplasty, there's still like facial features they can recognize each other off.
Yeah, that's so interesting to me. Like, it's like that quote from Jurassic Park. We never stopped to ask if we should. We only just did it. We never stopped to ask, hey, should we do this? And here we are. We have women changing their face and their like. And the thing is, you can't ask for medical history, right? It's illegal. So, how do I know that you have a real face, and how do I know that how my children are gonna look like?
Yeah, Dante, did you see it?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
good.
Well,
But at the same time, like you can be like, oh yeah, like if I have a daughter or a son and they have my nose or a version of my nose, I'm gonna be like, yeah, my nose just overpowered your nice thin Aryan nose, so I get it. But sometimes, yeah, I don't know.
The only thing I hope is that whatever gender my child will be is that it has my eyes. That's all I ask. I don't care if she or he has her facial features, my eyes. That's all I ask. And they're very
and
distinct.
5. And it works
In
in
fine ads. Now start Draver to 2 again. You're being generous, Dre. South Korea is plastic surgery capital of the world. I heard about that.
Yeah. That's why K-pop is a thing.
Booba. Booba.
Yep.
Booba.
Yeah.
Guys, even in Turkey now, have you seen that Turkish plastic surgeon who's making
Yeah.
people like 23 years younger? He's insane.
Turkish
Yeah.
plastic surgeon. How does Mish know about these things?
I've seen his shit on TikTok. Like people were talking about it. Like he literally transformed like a 65-year-old man to like back to his 40s.
Wow.
Gave him a new hair transplant, facelift, and everything. The guy looked like 25 years younger. He doesn't even look the same.
Wow. That's
Oh,
insane.
Let me see if I can find a second.
Intimidating. I do know we have a Red Pill guy, Red Pill Turkey, or what's his name? Coach? No, Red Pill something. Red Pill Arab.
Yeah.
He's a plastic surgeon.
Oh, Red Pill Doctor or something. Dr. Red Pill or something.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I've never talked to him. I've never seen his content. I saw him around every now and then, and I know he does plastic surgery in Turkey.
Wow. Okay.
I would not trust a Red Pill guy doing my plastic surgery. I don't know why.
Your
That's
plastic surgery or your girls?
I don't know
Both.
if you can check this link I sent in the private.
The only plastic surgery I would do is maybe like get the widow's peak fixed, but even that is not really necessary.
Bro, at some point, balding becomes a feature, not a.
No, but I'm not balding. I have the same widow's peak I've had like 10 years ago. Yeah, it really is just the hairline. My hairline is that.
It makes you distinctive, man. It sets you apart from the crowd. You kind of want that, you know.
I know about this guy. Revealed his
Have you
fake.
seen the pictures I sent?
Yeah.
No idea, man.
Yeah, viral plastic surgery operation revealed as fake. Here it is.
Really?
Yeah, I'll send you the link right away. There we go.
It'd be nice though.
The dude has like a whole Instagram account and shit ton of people following him.
What? You're telling me Instagram is fake? No way.
Well, what the Dr. Red Pill says is that the biggest request he gets from people is that to look like how they look like on Instagram.
Huh, yeah. Have
So
fun.
BBLs.
Yeah.
BBLs.
Honestly, I think
no, Dante.
I think
no, Fat Panda.
Anyways, what kind of video games are you guys playing?
Right now I have downloaded the Mega Man collection again. I could not beat Dr. Wily from Mega Man 7. My old ass does not have my younger man's gaming skills anymore, so I gave up. So I started Mega Man 8, which is the weird one with the animations and the voice acting, apparently. And then I'm going for 9, 10, and 11. How about you guys?
I am playing Final Fantasy 16. I'm going to play later. I'm going to practice my piano scales and stuff, and then I'm going to play video games today. And then after that, I'll be Final Fantasy
16. I haven't finished
You did?
16, you know.
Oh, it's such a good game, but it's just, I don't know. Like, I wish
Even
the
7,
combat.
I haven't finished 7, man. Yep, man.
Yeah, the combat for me is like, I don't know if I want to make the game. I want to get the combat to a good level where I'm really good at it, but I feel like I'm leaving combat on the table. I think I need more practice, but other than that, it's a fun game.
Nice. Mish, what are you playing?
Yeah, I just finished Ghost of Tsushima like yesterday.
Oh, that's right. You told us. Yeah.
Finally, yeah, after like 2 months of playing the game, and I started Horizon Forbidden West, and I'm starting to get into it. I mean, the game isn't
Which
that
one?
exciting at the beginning. The second one.
Yeah. So it gets exciting in the second half. It gets really good.
All right, cool.
The only thing is there's too many side quests. You're gonna get like, don't worry, like just do the side quests you like. There's just too many.
Oh, dude, I've been like side quested so much in Ghost of Tsushima. It's insane. That's why it took me like 60 hours to finish the game. But anyways, like I've bought a shit ton of games, man. Like I'm starting to play them little by little. Like the Lenovo Go is a blessing, man. Literally, playing any game on this is freaking amazing. It's like the best $700 they paid so far on a device.
Huh.
Yeah, I just think that I just think that my next video game, like I don't even know what do you guys, fuck, I'm just trying to think. So I finished 7 and I think I'm going to do City Skylines 2. I want to do Ghost of Tsushima, but that's like Dark Souls company, right?
Mhm.
No. It's by whom? Oh. It's a great game, honestly. Like I've enjoyed playing it. I haven't enjoyed playing a game like that in a very long time.
What type of game is it? Like adventure, hack and slash?
It's like an RPG, open world, samurai / ninja, with quests and shit. Like you have to defeat the Mongols, basically. It's a mix of Assassin's Creed and samurai.
That sounds amazing. I'm
Yeah,
sold.
It is.
I might stream
It's
it
one of the
too.
few games that I've enjoyed playing. It's made by Sucker Punch Productions. Nixon. I think Nixon.
Yeah. Grim Villain says
Mixed
Nicker streaming FF on Twitch. Yes, I'm not, but I will.
Oh,
Maybe
by the way,
another.
did you get the new expansion of Final Fantasy 14?
No, I still have to. I have to start playing. I just have too many video games, so I kind of put it on the bottom. But once I finish 16 and 7, I'll get back into 14.
All right, let me know when you're gonna want to get back because I'm thinking about buying the expansion and getting back because I haven't played it in like I think almost a year right now, so I'm missing shit.
Yeah. Yeah, just let me finish 16 and 7, and I'll get there.
Right.
Maybe a month.
Dre with the $2. Crosscode is a good game on Steam Deck. Huh. Did not know that. Thank you, Dre. Again. Dante, are you still playing or what are you doing? What are you doing these days?
I was focusing on my health and focusing on traveling. So I'm gonna travel again in September. I won't say where, but I'll be traveling again.
Nice.
And I'm getting more and more into the coffee thing. We could talk a bit about that. I don't know if it would interest you, but it's pretty interesting because everything that's kind of force fed to you, coffee wise, that's on hand and available, that we kind of take for granted about coffee, is kind of shit. Like it's the worst coffee you could ever get, and everybody gets it on the daily. Yeah, but we could talk about that. How everything is, bargain basement shit in terms of like goods and services. The best, if you want the best, you have to make it on your own, basically. I don't know if that's a topic, but that's kind of what I'm experiencing now. If I want to do something right or do something that I like, that's beautiful, I have to do it myself. Yeah.
No, I mean coffee shops they're operating on a business model, so they need to sell you shit coffee to make.
Yeah, and
profit,
everything
basically.
is, and because everybody wants the same thing, they just blast the coffee with heat, and it's so burned. What you're getting is basically like super dark coffee. You can't differentiate. So.
Nonstop Dre again with the $2. Thank you very much, Dre. Does Jack play fan-made Pokemon games? No, I don't. I don't
Fan-made?
actually. Yeah. There are fan-made Pokemon ROMs that are either more difficult or they have a built-in Nuzlocke challenge, or they are just completely from the ground up versions. Like they remade Pokemon Crystal, where you can actually catch a Mareep, where they altered the gym leaders in the Johto region to actually have Johto Pokemon instead of only Kanto Pokemon. You were able to catch more Kanto Pokemon or Johto Pokemon in the first region, things like that. So they kind of altered everything they thought was wrong with the game. And then you have Nuclear Platinum.
Nuclear Platinum, you say?
Yes, I say. It's Generation 3, and that is like the hardest ROM hack they made out of Generation 3. And I remember the former main plate, she used to play that one, and she absolutely loved it. Things like that. There are a lot of fan-made ROMs. Hey, we got AJ. Happy belated birthday to Jack. Thank you very much, AJ. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
It's AJ's birthday today.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Holy shit.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
AJ.
birthday.
Jesus Christ. You're right. I wished him a happy birthday this morning. Texted him. But yeah,
Happy birthday.
too, man. You too, man, AJ. You too, man. We're both Leos. Oh.
So gay.
So gay. How about you say we wrap this one up?
Sure.
I gotta go to my video games.
Yes, you need to practice your piano. Does anybody want to plug something?
I have a movie to attend to at 22:30, so that's 10:30, I think. 9:30. Oh shit.
Anybody want to plug something?
You guys can read my Substack as well, and subscribe to Jack's channel. That's it for me.
I would appreciate that. Nuke?
Subscribe to Jack's channel. Give him a little bit of hope. Then unsubscribe and subscribe to me. There can be no hopelessness without hope. So can be no despair without hope.
And where did that lead you? Back to me.
Back to me.
Back to me.
Follow me on Twitter. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I got nothing to plug, honestly, other than the Substack, which I haven't had any time. Like, I haven't been feeling like I want to write anytime lately.
But you write such good articles. You write good articles, man.
Well, thank you. Whenever I feel like writing them, whenever I get the, let's say, the gods of writing, whenever they visit me. So I don't know. I'm going back to work in a couple of days, so we'll see if I have time to write.
Yeah, I mean, I like yours because it's like nobody knows Uncle Vaz, and when I read your stuff, it's like a modern and also like different version of Uncle Vaz, his corporate land. It's like it's good for the new crowd to read all that stuff. It's like a modern day version of corporate land, is what I'm saying. Yeah, Jeff.
Thank you.
I know. There we go. So my new Substack is out, and there's a new one coming tomorrow morning. So if you would be so kind to follow me on Substack, I would really very much appreciate it. Look out for the new one tomorrow morning. It is going to be about getting a job. So it's not very much Red Pill related. I'm also still doing that. Don't worry. But I made a couple of changes at work. There were some things at work that happened, and I felt like writing about that, and I thought there was a lesson in there for you guys. So look forward to that tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Dre, Runner, Alex, Dark Knight Dev, Juando. I do really appreciate it. Hit like, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below your thoughts of this show, and if you want to support the channel, you can click the join button and get my version of the Book of Book audiobook for free. That's it from us. We'll see you next time. I think Nuke is hosting next week. Or somebody else. I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if
or Hawk
or
Kyle. We'll see.
I think we should get Hawk to host Rule 0, and then we'll get someone else to give him a break.
Well,
right?
We'll see. Everything will be all right. Cheers, guys.
All right. Talk to you.
Cheers.
Good luck.